Back. Funny that by having a GD ignore on it, you have a color set for it. Yeah, because that's stored at like project level, I think.
I forgot to click the go live on my YouTube stream.
Oh lord, he's been streaming to nobody.
Yeah, that's okay.
Do we have shared chat? We don't have shared chat. You didn't turn on shared chat.
Wait, I had to do that?
Oh, I didn't hit the start sharing chat. There we go. Found it. No, it was a me thing.
I was like, huh?
I'm gonna blame you though.
What do you mean?
Okay, so
Okay, there we go.
first thing I'm gonna do is we're just gonna get basic upgrade stuff in. Sorry if you guys can hear the rain, by the way.
We love rain. It's okay.
Yeah, but like honestly, OBS might actually noise cancel it.
Yeah.
So I did a couple of things yesterday evening. So originally what I was going to do was I was going to have the upgrade stickers be something like this, where we have a class per upgrade sticker. But instead, what I would like to go forward doing is, if it's a simple change of properties, we'll have this thing called a simple upgrade sticker, which just has a stat type that it's going to change and the type of increase it's going to have. So flat versus percent. And then that should automatically apply to the card, which allows me to do something like this, where I can make, let's see, this guy is this, yeah. So I can make a basic charge sticker where it's got, it's set to upgrade charges. It's going to be a flat increase of 1 charge for the card, versus like I could have like, I guess this is the medium one. We could change it to like a percent and then make it like 50% extra charges or something like that. And I'll just probably do this for
my stream. I messed something up on here again.
Ah, yeah.
There we go.
50%.
Beautiful.
Extra charges to the card. Holy shit, that rain is like starting to come down really heavy.
Rain world.
I don't know if you can hear
That's
it.
funny.
Like,
you're probably actually getting the rain. I got stuck in this afternoon. I was driving up to a friend just opened up a coffee shop like about an hour away from me, and I drove up and it was pouring down rain. I thought I was gonna like die. Like I could not see 3 feet in front of me. It was insane.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once
no,
it wasn't
there was this
like-
one time I was driving in Florida, and it was
Crazy.
The Florida rain is like the most insane shit ever, especially during like rainy season.
Mhm.
It rained for like 10 straight minutes where I just could not see anything, so I just slowed down to like 10 miles an hour. I couldn't even see like the lines on the road or like the lights of other cars.
Yeah, that
It
was pretty much me.
fucking
Except it was
terrifying.
only like 5 minutes though, which wasn't too bad.
I know. Mine was
But
also
after that, it
on-
was like nice and cozy rain. But that was terrifying.
Yeah, for anyone who knows Florida, I was on I-4 when that happened, which is like the scariest fucking road to drive on in Florida. I guess like most interstates are also just kind of terrible. Holy shit, this rain is starting to really come down.
Now I can hear it.
Yeah, it's loud. I hope that Twitch or OBS is canceling it out a little bit. You're gonna hear it a lot though.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Well, you're coming through Discord, so it's probably not as bad on my end.
Maybe.
Because Discord has pretty good noise canceling.
I don't have noise canceling turned on Discord
Oh.
because my microphone doesn't usually need it.
Never mind.
Actually, sometimes noise canceling breaks my microphone, just because I have it like set up in such a fine-tuned amount. You can't even hear the rain. Dope. That's great. So yeah, I guess
Let's
OBS
go.
is just like cutting it out. Okay, so what I wanted to do. Oh, actually, I added this. I don't know if you saw this, JW. I added
You added
the ability to load in stickers at runtime via this thing called StickerDB, which just recursively scans this folder and any folders in here for any stickers. So this is really nice because then you don't have to do the thing that you did with CardDB.
Can you go through what you did again? Sorry, I was pulling you up on
Sure, yeah.
so I can see.
So I just did, I pulled this function from another project and adapted it a little bit. So all I'm doing is I'm telling it to register stickers, and it pulls from res data stickers, that's this folder, and then it will recursively search through here for any
yes,
stickers.
it's that thing.
Yeah, because for anyone who doesn't know, the way that the cards are loaded is by this, because this was written by him a while ago. So
yeah, don't show
So we
that.
unready all of the cards into the game, and then there's a ready function which creates usable cards, and this is an auto load, and it doesn't need to be.
I did that.
But if you want a better way to do it, or at least like a I would say it's a better way to do it. You can create a class. So for here, it's called stickerdb, and you have a static var, static function, and then this static function is the big one, which is static init. So it's really cool. Static init is really cool if you've never seen it. If I hit run, the game will start. And if I tab into it, oh shit, hold up, something's... Sorry, hold on. Ignore that. So imagine this is the first run. So I'm going to run it, and you see there's no output, even though inside of the class I have this print function. That's because this class is not referenced anywhere in the project, which means it wasn't compiled. However, if I were to go into, say, card visual and just put in stickerdb, all I have to do is reference stickerdb in any way. Whenever I run the game, that will cause it to be initialized with the project, which causes static init to run, which will print out all of the stickers that we have, which is really cool. So that's how I would recommend doing things like that, where you want to load in a bunch of resources at runtime, is to tie it to a class and then use static init. Okay, so... Oh, I should pull up your stream, actually. I want to see your train.
Oh yeah, here, let me...
How's your train going?
Had you on...
Where's
I had my stream on Biddy Vision while you were yapping.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
can pop out your stream as
pulling
well, so
out
that I can do...
the different parts, but here's what it kind of looks like.
For a cat game.
All the right parts.
Oh yeah,
Here's
this is
the
the train that you used, that you made a long time ago,
Yeah.
right?
Right, I'm just separating out all the pieces so I can animate it. Because I think I'm going to try to make it like squishy and silly like the Dante animations. It might go terribly. I don't know. But I think that'll be kind of fun.
Here's what I think you could do.
What?
I would recommend, or maybe not recommend, it'd be cool if the wheels had their own, like, frame-by-frame animation that they were just on a loop of, and then the rest of the train could be animated by a position or squishing.
Yeah, I might do that. I don't know. Honestly, don't know how to animate wheels well.
My reference is referenced. It will be loaded with the project. So this class right here is card visual. Like, I guess, for example, on sticker added, this is not going to be added for a long time. Like, this will not be called. I can actually print out on sticker added.
What if I just be
and
like...
you'll see that whenever I run the project, there should be no print. So you can see there's no print for on sticker added because that's not done for a while. But even if I reference stickerdb inside of this class, or inside of this function, which has never been run, it should still load the class. Am I a liar? I might. Oh no, sorry, I didn't put the print inside of the static function. Sorry. Stickers. Oh yeah, I guess it just ran, but yep, like that. So you can see that it runs it even though that function wasn't run. So it's just so long as the class is referenced somewhere within active files, it will be static initted. How do you efficiently manage scenes and nodes so it doesn't get super cluttered? So what we do is we mainly split out our tree into 4 distinct big folders. So there's the add-ons folder, which are for plugins and things like that aren't necessarily part of the project. Most of these aren't used, but whatever. Assets, which are things for art, music, or any sort of resources. Well, I mean, not any sort of resources. A lot of resources are in here. Data, this is for things that will change, like weapon information or like sticker information. So you can see like we put scenes in here for levels because these are like kind of data. And then we have source. Source contains mainly our scripts and scenes. I personally don't like putting scripts and scenes in different folders. I think that if there is a script for something, then its scene can also be in that function inside of that folder. Because it makes it really... Yeah.
I had both. I had scripts and scenes separated when I started, and it's so much worse. It's much better to have them in the same folder. Because like if you're looking for... As, yeah. I had it as like one folder for all the scenes and then one folder for all the scripts. So if you like open the scene but then also wanted to find the scripts for it, you'd have to go to a completely different folder, and it doesn't work.
Yeah. But I like to break things down a little bit more into like subfolders as they need to be like different parts. So like the UI, we have like, you can see there's even this would actually need to be kind of, there's a bunch of shit in here that needs to be moved in. But like, for example, we have a UI folder and then that tunnels down into specifically controller rebinding, or we can tunnel down specifically into debug stuff so we can find all of our debug code. or like specifically to the inventory, specifically to stickers, things like that. And you'll see that like sticker selection item scene is in here, which is right next to the sticker selection GD script. I really like putting them all, like the script and the scene should be next to each other in my mind, because then I don't have to manage two like branching paths. Like if I want to find something, I know exactly how to get to it. So I would just say like break things up into manageable chunks as makes sense. Like util. Util has a bunch of different folders in it as well. So yeah. Also, source is really nice because if you have add-ons and you want to search for something, like let's say I want to see where all we're printing in the project. If I do print, you're going to see that there's a lot of add-on prints because they have a lot of like debugging printing stuff. So if you put everything in source, you can do a source filter right here, and it will only show you prints that you've specifically written, which is very, very nice for finding your actual prints. Okay, so what I want to do now that I have, so we have stickers with their stats, I would like to actually apply these to cards. So card instance has an add sticker function. I think so I think I want to set up these stickers in such a way that we calculate the damage, speed, and like whatever values we need to calculate anytime a sticker is added or removed, rather than calculating every time the weapon is used. Although actually, now that I'm thinking, because I'm also thinking like, okay, well, what if we have a sticker that only has a chance to apply? I think there are ways to deal with that, but we don't currently have that.
Here, let me switch back to my view. I'm rotating.
Oh, were you not on your view?
Sorry. Yeah, I was just I forgot. I always forget to switch it back.
My favorite biddy stream in 1080p and biddy stream in Discord 720 on a cropped 16 by 20 monitor.
Yes, Mo,
like
we can set the other guy's volume to 0.
Is that my volume or yours?
I mean, it's on my stream, so.
Oh, well, I don't know, man. Maybe I missed the Moaz message. Who knows? Okay, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is for simple sticker upgrades, or at least like quote-unquote simple, like ones that will always apply, I think I'm going to apply those first, and then for the ones that have a chance to apply, I think that we will have some sort of callback system off of the card. I think that that makes sense to me. You know what? I'm also going to add another thing to my to-do list, which is the card abilities. I would love to take an initial stab at rewriting them today.
Okay.
Card abilities. Start rewrite. Because they are currently not very usable.
Look, we got a spinning wheel.
Whoa. Now make it go chugga chugga and up and down. Actually, the wheel wouldn't go up and down, the train would.
Actually, this doesn't look too terrible. Literally, all I did was like rotate it all 4 directions.
I don't know how to tell you this. If you're just doing that, you could do that inside of Godot using 0 lerp.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's okay, you got it, man. Okay,
Maybe I'll just do that. Well, let's undo all those changes.
You don't gotta.
No,
so
that honestly will be easier, because
charges-
then we can just bake it straight into the animation.
Yeah. Well, it's not baking it into the animation, but yeah, I know what you're
You
saying.
know what I mean, not like...
It also could make it easier to slow it down, because if you wanted to change the keyframes and stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
I guess you could do that with Sprite as well, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah. No, but you're right.
Yeah.
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 So exported that one. Export whatever this thing is.
Oh, okay. I got it. I know what I'm doing. So calculate sticker upgrades. We'll make a function down here. I might actually make a helper function for this, I think. Or like a helper class.
For what?
Rather than putting it all inside of the card instance class, but we shall see. I just want to make a function that runs through all of the stickers that we have and applies their upgrades back to these values. So I guess, does the card have damage on it? That's not something we have currently, right? No.
No.
Also,
that was one thing that we needed to add.
Do I make a rule in this repository?
Which
it's gonna piss you off if I do it.
I probably will, but what is it?
Class name before extends.
Nah, let's not do that.
Dude, it pisses me off so much to see extends node class name card, whatever the fuck. It pisses me off so much.
I like it better that way.
It's so wrong,
You
though.
can kill me, but I like it better that way.
It's so wrong, because you're not saying this class extends node, you're saying this thing extends node, and we're calling it class this, and it's just like feels roundabout. Okay, 4 sticker in stickers. I guess we'll print a sticker. I don't really mind to, but how do we want to?
How do we want to? I love the Piku Niku soundtrack.
You guys show the game? Oh yeah, I can. Let's hope that I didn't make any changes that will break the game. I can show you the game though. I'm gonna hide these dudes though, so you can actually see it. I'm gonna mute the.
Okay.
Don't get on here barking.
Sorry.
So this is Dante's 9. It is a platformer roguelike. If you imagine Enter the Gungeon, except on its side rather than top down. And instead of getting weapons through things like chests and like equipping guns, you instead get these cards, and these cards will be useful for building a deck throughout a run. And the plan is, whenever you enter a room, it will randomly deal you a set of these cards. And there will be other ways to get extra cards mid-room or to carry them into the next room. And you can use these cards to help you out along your journey to work through the 9 floors of hell. And it is a roguelike, meaning that if you die, you will go back to the beginning and you will have to start from 0. And the runs shouldn't be very long because of that, but that is the plan. These cards can be upgraded mid-run through things like stickers, so that you can put stickers on them, which will increase either their damage or do cool effects, like make them not count towards your hand size whenever you draw them. They also will increase things like the amount of charges that they have, and they could cause synergies between multiple cards. So for example, if you have a bouncy sticker, then it could make something like the brick, rather than it hits the wall and kind of falls down, it could slingshot off of the wall and then fly into another enemy. So we don't currently have the main game loop down right now, but we have this little demo area where you get dealt your hand of cards, and then you can use this to beat the shit out of these enemies, which clears the room and you can work your way through it.
Yes, Nasitos
and
is
one of the things that we want to... Sorry, what's up?
I was just telling Nasitos that it is indeed train time.
Let's go. So the current pass, so we've done a demo. The main thing that we tested last demo was controls, because the game is now fully controller playable and controller remappable. And the next pass is going to be focused on getting some of those core gameplay fundamentals down. So procedural generation should be in by the next playtest, as well as the first pass at sticker upgrades and potentially reworks to some of the stickers that are currently in the demo, because some of them are not very good. Like, for example, shit, I clicked the wrong button, sorry. Like, for example, one of the cards that is really not good is the not catnip. I guess catnip's not great, but
it's not great either.
Oh, I took out the one card, didn't I?
Did you?
Energy drink. What's it called?
Oh dear, energy drink. It's called speed, I think.
Speed. Is it in here? Yeah, it's in here. It's not added. Let me add it to the array really quickly. Speed. I also wanted to add a thing to the stickers where we could choose to disable whether or not, or we can have flags for where they should show up. But that's, I don't know why I'm saying that out loud. That's a programming thing that I just thought about.
Yeah.
So like, for example, you already move really fast whenever you move. And one of the things was just this energy drink, which makes you move even faster, which feels very uncontrollable at times. You're kind of just like a cat on crack. So yeah, that's the basics behind Dante's 9. there's a lot more things that we want to add to it. But currently we just want to get that main gameplay loop down.
Yeah.
And then also, oh, do you have a command in your Twitch to do the Dante's 9 thing?
Yeah, I think so. I think it should be. Let me look.
Let me see. Let me log into my Nightbot and see if I can add one to mine. Commands. Do I have Nightbot? Anyone know? If I do !Discord, do I get a command in my chat? I do. Oh, it's Moobot. That's who I have.
Okay, crazy. If you do...
Yeah. That's my Discord, by the way. That's
there you go.
Dante's 9 Discord.
This is the Dante 9 Discord. We should probably like write out which Discord is which on the commands. Discord.
Well, yeah. I mean, until like a few days ago, I didn't have any other Discords to link to. Custom commands, !Game. I'll add this later. I'll leave that up so I don't forget about it. I will add that later though, so that people can do !Game. Okay, so the plan for this guy. Also, let me know if I'm talking too much. If you need to talk to your chatter.
You're like always talking too much, but that's okay.
Okay, dude. Also, yes, it's train time already, Nasitos. I see that. Of course, we gotta get Akko in here.
True, let me ping Akko.
Yeah, Neon White is one of the inspirations that Temperacat said was part of the original. So he has been working on it for a little over a year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little over a year. I joined the project about 2 months ago or so, as the programmer. So pretty much, any of the visuals that you see in game, other than some of the shaders, are from him. The music is from him, and a lot of the game juice stuff is from him. But I am now here to make the game work and do cool things.
True.
So for each of these stickers, what I would like to do, or I guess I'll do damage is equal to card dot damage. Oh shit, card doesn't have damage.
Actually, we probably don't want Akko to join because he's going to like yell at me for animating this completely inaccurately. I don't care.
You're so right, dude. He's gonna be like, that's not how a train moves. He's gonna be like, I know what trains are. Let's see. So, so if sticker is simple upgrade sticker, what I would like to do is do I want this to like directly affect this? I'll write this out in a simple way, and then if I hate it, I'll do it. If
the Steam page has been up since about November, I think, of last year. That's a long time ago. Wow.
It is, yeah. 3 years already. Oh shit. I can use my new favorite feature in Godot. Not my new favorite feature. It's one of my new favorite features in Godot, which is pulling in enums to another file. I absolutely love that. I think it's great. Const increase type is sticker simples upgrade sticker dot increase type. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. So we can match increase type to increase type dot flat. Oh wait, no, increase type is not the guy that I wanted. Sorry, stats type is the guy that I wanted. I guess I want both of them, but whatever. I want both of the guys. Sounding like fucking Moaz out here.
Insane.
Sorry, Moaz. You're catching strays right now, and you're not even here.
Where is Moaz? Why isn't he here? That's the real question.
What's this about Moaz? You didn't hear it? That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Wasn't about you. Was not about you. Boom. Okay, maybe I do this way. No, fuck it. This feels lame, but whatever. Maybe you do have autism? I mean, it's not a maybe. I won't lie to you, brother.
Piston 2 needs to be longer.
Ask Akko. So this is going to be his percent, which is going to be sticker dot increase type equals increase type dot percent. Yes. And then this is going to be stat type.
Okay.
And if this is stat dot damage.
I just realized I have no idea how to actually animate this properly. Like, I'm not good at animating, so this will be fun.
I can help
It'll
you
be
with it if you need it,
entertaining.
but
Okay.
as long as what you want, I believe for this is you're gonna want all of your keyframes to be 0 interpolation. I don't
Oh?
think it's gonna look good if it's non-linear.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can see what it looks like. Maybe it'll look good with like interpolation, but I feel like because it's gonna be like a semi-sprite animated thing, it's gonna be you're gonna need 0 interp on it. We'll see.
Well, I was
I'll help
thinking
you out with
because
it
like
if it looks weird.
kind of like how the player's like squishy and not very pixel art like. I was thinking
Yeah.
something like that could be cool.
We'll have to see. I think it could matter how fast you're animating it.
Yeah.
If it's going like really fast, then it might not matter.
Yeah.
Honestly, actually, sorry, do you have the ability to picture things in your mind, right?
Yeah.
It's Nausitos that can't, right? Yeah.
Because
I'm
when
like, I feel like I'm picturing the main body of the train like bopping up and down.
I
but
was
instead of it
thinking the
being like
exact
a-
same thing, like squishing up and down, or like just moving
No,
up and
no,
down.
no, no, no.
Okay.
Like
I was
moving up and
thinking
down.
of
I'm
making it
I'm
like a little
feeling-
bit squishy. That could
No,
be
so I
kind
was
of
thinking
fun.
the main body of the train could be like pop, 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 where each pop is like it teleports up a pixel, teleports down a pixel, and then the pistons on the train actually move in like a linear motion, and the wheels have the frame by frame animation.
That's what I
which
was
could-
kind of thinking. I don't like the idea of it like bouncing up and down 1 pixel at a time. I think that would look really bad.
I would like to see it.
Well,
I would like to
okay.
see what you come up with, and I would like to see whether or not my idea feels a little bit better. Because I'm totally okay if it
Yeah,
doesn't.
I'm
but
going to.
I do
I'm
wanna-
gonna try what is
Yeah.
in my head.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
we'll see. So
Yeah, I mean, after all, you are the artist. But
the
like,
first
I'm
thing is I think we want this guy. It's gonna be easiest if we wrote because this guy's attached to the wheels, and we know the wheels are gonna be moving at pretty much a consistent speed, or at least in the
It should be,
animation.
yeah.
It should be a consistent speed,
Should be.
and then we can always change the animation speed to speed up or slow down the train.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm so dude. That's crazy. I just looked over at your stream. That was Moaz's first chat in your chat.
Wow, Moaz. Wow,
Holy shit.
he hates me.
And I would love to try and experiment with the animation of what you've got once you're done with what you've got,
Yeah.
just to see which one looks better. Because I have a couple of cool ideas.
We'll make it 4
This animation
seconds
is like the
long.
only thing art-wise that I feel like I really understand.
You are very good at animation.
Which is insane because I don't have anything else art-wise that I can do good. It's just animation. I just understand timings really well.
Yeah.
So if this is a percent upgrade, then what I want to do is I'm going to say max charges times equals 1 plus... Oh my god, why am I blanking? Sticker dot percent amount.
Okay, and we want it to rotate clockwise. Yeah. It's gonna rotate clockwise.
I do music, I do not.
Yeah, you do.
Not entirely true.
Liar.
It's not entirely true, yeah. Hold on.
Me when I lie?
Sorry. So I don't do the music for the game,
Okay.
is the answer. Sorry, hold on. What is... Oh, shit, you're so right. It's a sticker instance, which means that it can't be the... I'll just do this. I'm so sorry. Sticker. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking in terms of the game. The answer is
that's okay.
kind of. So I do really like making music. I have FL Studio and I play piano. And I took a composition class for making music. Just I really like making music. Do I make it for the game? No. He's the one who made the game. What are you? Oh, it's called card sticker, right? Yeah. Cannot infer it because it doesn't have a type. What the fuck are you talking about? This evaluates to a boolean, does it not?
Here, B, does this look about right?
Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. What is this? Bull. That's what this is. Duh. What's up? Oh, wow. No. Bezier curves, brother. Bezier
Wait,
curves are your best friend there.
how do I do that?
Can you look at my screen and I'll show you?
Yeah.
I'll make a new
Vision for
file to be
everybody.
seen. Yeah, Biddy Vision.
We love Biddy
So
Vision.
let's say. So, or honestly, if you don't want to use Bezier curves, the problem that you're having there is you're actually animating them together when they shouldn't be animated together.
Oh, okay.
So
How
you're
do
animating
I-
the whole position rather than.
Yeah.
I'll show you in just a second. Let me find a quick load diamond up here.
Hello, Nat One Night. I saw
Hello.
you earlier today in a chat.
Who are you? I know you. Why do I know you?
They're just
I
everywhere.
know that name too. They're everywhere. You're on everyone's stream.
Yeah, they're
Fair enough.
everywhere.
So let's say if I wanted to make this cycle. So the thing that you're doing, I guess I'll add another sprite 2D for like a reference. Do we have a circle? Guess what? Now we do.
This
Oh,
guy
that doesn't look like a
loves
circle, you say.
gradient
The answer is it's a
textures.
gradient texture. It can be whatever I want it to be. I make it radial. I go in here. I change this to constant, and then I remove this. Set this to alpha 0. Look how quickly we have a circle. It's a beautiful circle. Oh, you're like, oh, it looks kind of gross. I don't care. Okay.
It looks great, actually.
So, this is, I'll just call this like pivot or whatever. So what you're doing is you are moving this over to here. So yeah, minus 15 is fine. So you're moving it here, and then you're gonna cycle it back, and then 0.05 snap these to here. So this will be 0. That's going the other way. Right? No, sorry. It would be 15 with 0 keyframe. Up here would be minus 15 keyframe. Over here would be 15 keyframe. So what you're doing is this, where it's traveling in a straight line. What you want it to do is the actual motion of a circle isn't like direct lines.
Yeah.
So the X will essentially move like this over time, the entire time. And then the Y will separately offset by a certain amount of points, move like this over time separately.
Oh,
A couple ways you can do this. You could do it through Bezier curves. To be honest, that's kind of cognitive behavioral therapy. So what you might need to do, because Godot's actually a little bugged, you can add a pivot thing here and animate specifically, or a track and animate specifically
the X and the Y. Okay.
position X. Yeah.
I think I can.
Yeah, so small problem. Godot does have a bug. You could use sine and cosine. You could just do a function or a tween over time. Godot has a bug. You can see that this is a vector, and it doesn't need to be because this is a whatever. So you actually would have to go into the file and edit this animation in text.
Oh.
I believe, however, if I were to add a track for Bezier curves, this might work. Yeah, okay, so Bezier curves have access to these two.
Okay, so I could just animate those separately? Like, from
Yes,
there? Okay.
yeah.
So
Yep.
I want to undo this.
Yeah, that's what you want. Is
We'll try that.
because you can see here, I can click on the X and I can set the value. So the values here are, this is the actual value of the keyframe. So you can see I can set this to 15, so it'll move the X, and then the Y is down here. So this value is there. The in handle and out handles, you can view those by switching to the Bezier curve editor here. So this is the out handle, this is the in handle. So if I click on this, or sorry, it might be the other way around. Yeah, so this is, the right one is the out handle, left one is the in handle.
Will I need to mess with those at all?
You might. I believe you can tell it, yeah, make handles, you can make them linear, which is probably not what you want. Or you could make them balanced, I believe is what you want.
I'll figure it out.
keyframe.
I'm sure I'll figure it out perfectly fine.
Yeah.
What could
Yeah,
go
you can
wrong?
play around with that. Otherworldly intellect. I will be honest with you. I have no idea how the fuck I know this. I've never
Yeah,
used this.
I'm basically using the X and Y instead of just the vector.
Yeah. So instead of animating it in such a way that you're drawing a straight line and then you're animating specifically the position, the X will be animated specifically for its left and right motion, and the Y will be animated specifically for its up and down motion, and these will be offset so that whenever X is 0, the Y is set to like, or whenever the X is like minus, the Y is 0. Whenever the Y is minus, the X becomes 0, so that it goes around the actual circle. Yeah, tweening is dope for this. I think the main reason he doesn't want to use a tween is so that he can tie it to the animation. So that we can speed it up and slow it down as we need to. It is totally
and
fine
also,
to use
I'm
tweens
really
with
bad
this.
at using
It is-
tweens.
Oh shit, sorry. There's a fucking... They're selling viewers. They waited for me to open up my screenshotting tools so that they could advertise their viewers. I didn't see the message.
You got jump scared by the deep rock music. Nice. We love deep rock.
Okay,
Wait, what did I?
so
what did
back here...
I did not want to keyframe the texture.
Yeah. There's a swarm coming. Who the fuck pulled the egg out? We should ask Cosmic and excuse me. We should ask Cosmic for Deep Rock.
For deep rock.
Yeah. Do you make sure? So, or I'll just let you do it. Sorry, I'm fucking. I'm just giving you like backseat warnings, but don't worry about it. I'll address them if they come up. Sorry. My mind is moving a million miles an hour because I'd rather be doing what you're doing right now. Let's see. Card instance. So I think this will just work? Question mark. This shouldn't be tied to the card. The card doesn't have charges on it either. Or it doesn't have damage on it. So I guess this is fine for now.
This is still gonna be the same. Oh wait, no.
Sticker added. I have to hold myself back from going boom.
Boom.
Boom. At the rolly store with the rolly on. Who even sings that song? What is that song from? Did LeBron just make that one up on the spot? The rolly store with the rolly on. T Grizzly, first day out, 8 years ago. Jag portfolio, sure, dude. I don't even like that song. I think it's just the LeBron video, like, it's something in my brain.
That's not right.
Okay. Oh, are we storing? Yeah, we are storing the charges. How are we storing these charges? Are you pulling this from the code somewhere? Are you... Sorry, I'm speaking to myself. You don't need to worry too much.
Okay.
Charges label, .text. On charges changed. Who wrote this function?
I may be cooked here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Ah, this is you. Okay. What's up? Do you need help?
Still doing... No, that's not right. What do I need to... So
You've
I got
your
it.
set to ease
It's
in.
the same.
Yep, sure. I'll put you on my... It's one shot good. One shot is great. One shot.
So I have it on the same thing as it was
Let me put
before
you on
now, but it's
screen real quick.
separated. So
Okay. Timber Cat live reaction. All right, what's up?
I don't know what to do.
Okay, sure. Let me see it.
This is back to how it was before. It's exactly the same as it was before, although it's got like
Sure.
the Bezier now.
Yes.
So...
Okay. So the problem is, so let me see your X keyframes.
X
Just your X.
keyframes.
So you've got 0, or what is that? Sorry.
It's because it's
8.5.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's because
yeah.
it's down here.
Okay. So go from the first keyframe to the second one. Uncheck the Y one. Uncheck the Y coordinate.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see the X. So let me make sure. So if you go to 1, like drag your timeline across to 1. Okay. And then drag it across again. Okay, sure. So that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to the beginning. Uncheck your X and then check your Y. Yes. And then go. Yup. Yup. Okay. So the problem is you're animating them at the same time again, which is fine. So let's go ahead and change your animation just to 8 seconds for now.
8? Okay.
Yeah, so we have room to play with. So if you go back to the beginning.
Can we, like, switch these out, right?
Well, we're not going to do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just giving us room to move things across. So rather than having your X and Y move together, select... sorry, let me... Where's your Y coordinate right now? Your Y coordinate's halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of this really quickly.
Be like...
Or no, hold on. Something's... Okay, I think I got you. Okay. So... Yeah, move. You can move that back. So uncheck Y really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Go to 1 second.
Yeah.
And then if you go to 2 seconds, that's the far right, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go to 1 second and delete that X keyframe. And then delete your keyframe on 3 as well for X.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. So scrub through your playlist really quickly for me from 0 to... Yes. Okay, cool. So now we've got more of a back and forth sinusoidal motion rather than stopping midway through and then continuing.
Yeah.
So now uncheck the X, go to back to the beginning, uncheck X, show Y. So this is Y halfway through. So delete the first keyframe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that one. Yeah, do every other keyframe, delete every other. So now if you were to scrub through Y, so it's going to snap up first, and then it's going to go down, and then you're going to go to 5 seconds, copy your first keyframe and paste it there.
Okay.
So
should I move all this down and do the same thing at the front, or no?
So highlight all of your keyframes.
Mm-hmm.
Scrub to 6 seconds. Move them back. Highlight all your keyframes. Copy paste.
Copy paste.
Yep. So Control Z. Or sorry, wait, hold up. No, I'm stupid. Sorry. Go back to 4 seconds. Copy paste.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So now if you were to play that, it's gonna look weird for the first half second. Oh, cool. Oh, because we're only animating the Y coordinate. Turn on the X. That's
like almost better.
Yes, it's almost better. There's a thing that we have to do though, which is now you have to go into your Beziers and make them animate in the correct motion, because I believe right now they're linear.
How do I do
so
that?
if you, I believe you can select all of them and change their handle mode to balanced. What does that do? Oh Lord. Not great. Mirrored is not great either. Linear is not going to do it for us. We can try it though. I don't think that will do it.
No.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So is that really the only, let me pull up on my screen really quickly. I actually don't know. I haven't used the Bezier editor.
Yeah, I don't know.
Believe it or not. Sorry. I
think.
told you to do this thing and I was like, you know what? We're gonna roll it. We're gonna find out together. Animation. Please animation player. Let's write 2D. New animation.
Where did the handles go? Why are there no handles?
You have to zoom in.
Oh.
I think.
Nope.
Oh no.
They're all 0.
Handles. They're all 0. Oh, okay. Then change them. You can change them all to like 0.25 and minus 0.25. 0.25 for ins, minus 0.25 for outs, I think. Is it not doing that? Doesn't look like it. No.
This one won't let me do To be
I think it's
negative?
just the y coordinate. I think it's just y coordinate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess that does something. Boom. Bezier curves, yes. So if I were to just go here, like 5, 15, minus 15, and minus 15, and then change this to 2 seconds. Grab these, offset them. Is that right? This isn't right, right? This doesn't have a texture on it, does it? Kind of needs
That
that.
looks like slightly better.
Ooh, I fucked something up. Oh, because these need to be offset by 0.25 seconds, right? Yes, that does look more right. The only difference is now... I'm trying to think of how we want to animate the looping part of it. I wonder if you could just drag the keyframes back.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
was
if you were to
thinking.
go into... Try that. See if
Like,
that
just
works.
like this.
I'll put you back on screen so they can see this, and then I'll try this. Does that work? Does it look fine? I wasn't looking.
We'll see if the loop is good. No, it messes up at the very end. I think
Yeah, so you need to... Yeah, you need to add an extra
we can just
X
add a keyframe here,
or...
right?
Yeah, you need to add an extra X keyframe a little bit further. Copy... Yeah, go towards the... past the end.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, you can't? Fuck.
Can I just... Oh, that's not what I... Will this just work?
I don't believe so.
Why does
I
it
mean,
not
maybe,
let me
but I
do
don't
it
think
here?
so.
Oh, there we go. That won't work. Oh!
Wait, hey brother. I
Hmm?
think we have like a much better solution for this, if you want me to be honest. We could just do
We could
a
just do
rotation. We could do a rotation.
a rotation. Well, that
Yeah,
works.
I think what we could... What, that works?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's very slow.
Yeah, there's something weird about it. I don't know what's really... There's something off about it.
Try
and I
speeding
don't
it
know
up
what.
so you can,
I can just change the speed scale in here.
Oh yeah, I guess change it to like, yeah, fucking fast as hell.
It's not terrible. It's very
Yeah, it might be worth
floaty.
Yeah. Honestly, well, probably, actually, it could be the train...
It could also be some of the positions might be slightly off.
I think
Go
it's
through
also
and
that the
check.
train wheels are usually a little bit tighter on the rotation side, I think.
What do you mean? Like, it's
Like,
not...
they're usually closer... Are they not closer to the center of the wheel rather than the outside of the wheel?
Yeah, it might be. Let me look. Let me look at Echo's reference.
Train wheel animation. No, they're on the outside.
On the outside? Okay.
Yeah, they're on the outside as fuck.
No.
Are they not?
I think it depends. I think they're like about in
It's
the
on
middle.
outside as Oh,
What?
wait. What the fuck?
Hmm?
Oh no, dude, we're diving down the fucking pipeline.
Is there an issue?
Yeah, so the problem is, I guess train wheels don't work that way. Apparently, they... Hold up. Can I see like a train animation? Do we have like a train animation we can reference? Train animation GIF. Sure, dude. Just give me fucking anything. This guy, I guess.
This guy. Should I pull up your screen?
No, that looks fine. I don't know, man. Whatever.
I think
That's
this is
Echo.
like decent. We can just go roll with this, and if it looks terrible, we can.
Yeah, I don't want to go down a train rabbit hole, dude. This is not my special interest. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna do it justice. Train rabbit hole.
We'll work on it. We'll get it. Okay, now
Yeah.
here's the hard part. So this part here goes in and out, and then this part connects between the part that goes in and out and the one that spins. I have
Uh
no clue how to like
huh.
do that. Actually,
Good luck.
I might be able to use like just like a pin joint.
A pin joint. Oh no, no way we're using a pin joint in animation for a
That
train,
honestly
brother.
might work.
Oh lord.
It genuinely might.
Sorry, Hayden, you asked the question earlier, and then we started talking about animation stuff. One Shot is an amazing game. It is, I don't know, it is phenomenal. The music is great. It's fun. I don't usually like story games or like walking sims, but it is just like a story game walking sim, and it is really, really good. Um, I don't know,
Oh wait,
story games where
wait a
there's not a
second.
whole lot of like intense gameplay is not usually my style. So I feel like if I recommend a game like that, that means it's really good. One Shot and Night in the Woods are really good games, and I don't usually like games like that.
I think if I just connect it to one of them, this is connect it to right now. So
Let's see. Sorry, what
we
am I
can
doing in here?
connect
Where
it
the
to
fuck am I?
you.
I'm in tutorial room? What am I doing in here? Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, no, that looks good.
And then we
So if current creator progress percent. Okay, so this doesn't actually do, excuse me, what we want. I guess I could. Sure. For now, I'll just toss this in here and then say like, no. I'm gonna say update visuals, and then we're gonna do a function called update visuals void. And then this is going to do a lot of different things. The first thing is it's going to format charges into text. And then name label charges. What is charges text?
charges text.
3.
I don't
Does
know.
this get set anywhere?
Probably.
It does. But it shouldn't. Because this gets immediately overwritten. So I think this could be removed. Holy shit, it's Rimazuki on the track.
Alright.
Dude, my favorite. Dude, this is my special interest right here.
True.
Let's see. Does this... I guess I don't have a way to test this, do I? Do I? Do I?
Wait, should this be behind the parent? I honestly don't know. Let me look at my reference animation.
Sorry, if you guys want to hear the Dante's 9 music, you can play the demo. I won't listen to it here, though. I got my own music.
Yeah, it should go
Let's
in front, I think.
Add catnip. So 1 out of 1 charge. If I add a sticker, is this going to crash? It didn't. What sticker did you add? Oh, sorry. I totally missed when you explained how you organize your nodes. Any chance you could give a quick tour of how you organize your folders? Yeah, sure. Let me do one really quick thing, and I got you covered, buddy.
Rotation, keyframe,
Add sticker.
position.
Oh, what is random sticker? What is
Oh,
this?
that was when I was doing the right. You can delete all of that. That was when I was doing like the random sticker
okay.
art test thing. I changed some of the
Gotcha.
code. I'm sorry,
yeah,
I
okay.
forgot.
I
to
thought maybe this
reset
was
that.
like a me thing, and I was
Yeah,
like,
no, that was a
what
me
the
thing.
fuck?
Don't worry about it. That was
Okay,
terrible
sure, no
artist
problem.
code.
I mean, it's like using literally the same code that I wrote, but you just changed the sticker that's being added, it looks like. So
Yeah, pretty much.
it's terrible programmer code.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, charge, upgrade, sticker, T-res. I think that does that. So if I hit add sticker, does it? So it did add a sticker. It didn't update the amount of charges on the card, which is a slight problem. Just a slight problem. What's the reason for that? One sticker added, update visuals. I'm gonna put a breakpoint here. Add sticker. Spawn sticker instance, update visuals. Visuals will be based on the instance.charges. instance has 1 max charge. Okay, dope. So you didn't do what I wanted you to, which is like, I'm not upset with you. I'm not. I promise. I'm just a little bit disappointed. Just a little bit.
Me?
It's fine though. No, not
What
you.
did I do?
I mean, yes, but like not right now.
Oh, okay. We're good then.
So if I hit add sticker, so max charges is currently 1. Yes. If S is simple sticker upgrade, which it's not, so this one should be, right? Yes. Sticker is charge upgrade sticker. Yes. What the fuck? Oh my god, I added the wrong fucking sticker, didn't I? Haha. Debug menu. Yeah. It's called simple or basic charge sticker. Yes. There we go. And sticker. Then you are not, you're not, you should be, right? You should be the guy. You're not. You should be the guy. You are. You didn't. Didn't do it. Let's restart the game.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh yeah, that's actually starting to look kind of good. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
now I just need to connect the other one together, which actually
Yeah.
shouldn't be too hard. Because here it's always going to be. It's a little weird.
Oh, chat clip that. Sorry, no. Hold up, I have to add a note for something.
What?
9:38. JW sounds like the voice we do on.
No,
X.
no.
I'm just saying. You
I
literally
see.
sounded like it.
No, I didn't. I literally didn't.
You literally did.
What do you
You
mean?
went, we should be getting there now. And it's like,
Okay.
holy
I
shit.
hate this server, man.
You literally, I heard it and I was like, holy dude, it sounds like fucking like, it sounds like Ash is healing in Apex or something. Alright, let's see, add sticker. So, so this is basic charge sticker, which is, why are you? Simple upgrade sticker. Are you not? Am I smoking crack cocaine?
I think so.
Basic charge sticker. Simple upgrade sticker. What the fuck? Sticker.gd. Sorry, I still promise I'm not ignoring your message, by the way. I am
Okay.
gonna show you file organization in just a second.
There you go, Biddy. It works. It's just a little needs to be cleaned up.
I really don't like the way that the guy on the right joint is like very.
I don't know
jittery
why
around.
it's like that.
What if you speed it up? Speed it up like a lot. Like make it go real
lot.
fast. Yeah, like 10 times. Yeah. Make it 25. 25 times speed. Okay, 20 times speed.
I mean, it doesn't look awful.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I fuck with that. Okay.
And we can add the wheel
why are we
rotation.
just- Basic charge sticker is a simple upgrade sticker. The class is right here. Why the fuck are you not working? What the fuck? Boom. With the rolly on. Okay. So you're a sticker, right? Sticker instance.gd. Wait, no. S is null. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, can you see why this code is failing? If you see the error in my code, point and laugh. Oh my god. JW, do you see the error?
No, I'm not looking at your code. I'll pull it up. Yeah, I see the error.
What's
Wait,
the error?
what is the error?
I'm at a breakpoint. I'm not erroring right now.
Oh,
No placeholder. You're correct.
oh,
I didn't sign the value. I didn't say sticker dot sticker.
oh, okay.
I never grabbed the
Wonderful.
card off of the thing.
Insane.
Fuck. See? See,
Crazy.
even your heroes make mistakes. I forgot to
Alright,
even assign this a
alright.
variable. I forgot to assign this to a variable, and I was checking to see if it's the card type that I wanted it to be.
You know what? What does it look like if we just actually rotate it? So it starts here.
If you just rotate the wheels, like
Yeah.
linear or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, dude! The code fucking
Whoa.
works all of a sudden. What the hell? These percents, you shouldn't be. Guess what? It's not. Stat type charges. If it's a percent, which it's not, now we add the max charges. And guess what? If I take a look at the card, whoa! Dude, this card now has 6 charges on it. And if I add a bunch of stickers to it, pop, 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 pop. Whoa, it has 5 out of 12 charges.
Yeah, I was gonna plan to make the wheels just 90-degree turns, but I decided why not mess around with this to see what it looks like.
Yippee! Okay. Ooh. Now here's a question. Do you think we'll be able to apply stickers mid-round, or will it only, like, do you think we'll ever be able to apply stickers whenever someone has a card in their hand?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you think I'd be safe to just, like, at the end of this say, like, charges equals max charges?
Probably.
And just be like, you're good. Okay, cool. Okay, so.
Oh yeah, that looks.
Oh my
really
god,
awful.
I cannot read your name. Sorry. This is not about your name being bad. It's that it's the color on my monitor does not look very good. Sararnhe. So you asked about how we organize our structure, our folders, and everything. I'll go ahead and make this a little bit larger so you can see. So the idea is that we kind of have different like main schools of thought for what you're going to be working on. Like if you want to work on the art, you will find that in the assets folder. So art or music, anything like creative like that will usually be found in the music in the assets folder. So any UI prompts, any sort of music, sounds, things like that will be found in here. Certain card things will be in here as well, whatever. So data is typically resources or things that we want to pull into other scenes and scripts at runtime. So for example, some of these, so the stickers that you put on the cards are resources, so these are being put in the data folder. For one exception to this is scenes. So these scenes specifically are going in the data folder, not because they're scenes, but because these are our random rooms that we'll be pulling in at runtime. So data is kind of things that can change at runtime. Scenes are... Let me go back to the stream and watch it for the tips. I do not delete the streams after. I've never deleted any of my streams. They are not saved on Twitch because Twitch only saves them for like 2 weeks. However, if you go to my YouTube channel, any of the streams I've ever done are on... They're either on the live tab, or if they're not on the live tab, I promise you will be able to find them on the playlist tab. All of the streams that I've ever done, you can find there. So if there's ever any of those. You can also bookmark the link. At the worst, they will be unlisted inside of a playlist. So you'll always be able to find this. And the link at the top should work as well, whatever that link is. So these rooms, since they will be loaded at runtime and maybe placed at runtime, even though they're scenes, they will be in the data folder. You can see any sort of, so all of these are TRES files. This is for the controller mapping lifts. The cards are also TRES files. So pretty much anything that will be a resource or something loaded at runtime is in data. Source is the bulk of our files, though. Source includes things like scripts, or it includes things like scenes. So, for example, if I wanted to edit the settings menu, I know that I can find this. This is going to be a bad example because there's a lot of things in here. Under UI, I know for a fact that I can find the settings scene and the settings script. So typically, if there is a scene, the associated script will be next to it. Again, the exception being the room data folder will, even though these have a script attached to them, this is like a general script. So yeah, so everything to make it function, basically, yeah. All of that goes in source. And one thing that this really easily allows us to do, which I showed earlier, if, for example, I really don't like leaving print functions in the output because then it clutters your output. So if I wanted to find all of the print statements that we currently have across the project, by default, if you just Control-Shift-F and then do a search for print, it will show you every print in the project. Small problem whenever you have add-ons. So I didn't mention add-ons, but there's a couple add-ons. None of these are currently being used, but they do still have their code and they show up in search results. With the source folder being there, it allows us to essentially mask only this folder and hit find, and it will only show us prints that we have specifically put in, which is really nice. So that's basically how we break things up. As for how we're doing the actual like organization inside of these folders, we kind of do it on a case-by-case basis. Classes are general classes. These are not things that specifically belong to anything, except for, I guess, card ability should be probably a little something else. But like attack is just a data class. Direction is a data class. Room connection is again a data class. So these don't specifically belong to anything. They will be used by other things. And then everything for the players in here. Everything for level objects are in here. Everything UI util is kind of in here. You can divide these as you need to.
Okay, the train now bounces a little bit.
Hold on. Fuck, it's like so close. There's like something slightly off about this. I'm gonna pull this up on my screen really quickly.
It honestly
it's like it's almost going to the beat of the song I'm listening to right now, which is perfect because it's Twilight Princess Hyrule Field theme. Oh, wait, I have Spirit Tracks on. Hold up. Let me find Spirit Tracks really quickly. You can keep talking about what you were going to talk about.
Okay. I need to actually animate the small wheel in the front. I forgot about that one.
Oh. He took it off. He stopped animating it.
I'm sorry.
Where's Spirit Tracks? Do I have Spirit Tracks in my thing? Wait, am I smoking crack?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Wait, I don't
Can you
think I have
reorder
Spirit
the
Tracks
tracks in here?
Huh?
Can you reorder the tracks? I want to have the wheels next to each other.
I don't know, actually. If you want, honestly, if you were going to do it, it would be probably under the edit button.
Okay.
Ain't no way I don't have Spirit Tracks in this motherfucker. It's called Overworld theme, right? Oh my god, I don't. Wait. Okay, well that's going in the notepad. These are my to-dos after stream. Add Spirit Tracks music. I'm so sad that I didn't add that to my playlist. Do you know, does the edit button have the ability to reorder tracks?
Let me look. Edit. I don't see it, but it might somewhere in animation.
Here?
I don't know. It's not a big deal.
Let's see. Do we have anything inside of the game with multiple? Yeah, here.
Well, here's how it looks without the ugly grid taking up half the screen.
Whoa. Here's what he's working
It actually
on.
doesn't look too bad, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have I think I might double the length of the animation so I can make the squish a little bit slower, maybe?
What if could you make just the body of the train bounce and not the wheels?
Oh yeah, I could. I would have to switch some stuff around because currently the wheels are all children of the body, but that's okay, I can...
Oh, okay. It's not a huge deal then. I was just curious how it would look.
Does this break our animation? Oh no, it still works perfectly fine. Look at that. Oh. This one needs to be... There we go. Here's how it looks with just the body bouncing. Oh, and we want,
Oh, yeah.
There we go. How does that look?
I don't know if I like it more.
It looks a little weird because, like, this part here is part of the...
Yeah.
What we could do is make this not part of it.
Can
That
you
looks
really
really
not
weird.
order
That looks
this?
really weird. I don't like that.
Oh yeah, okay. You wanted to move the wheel stuff around?
The wheel stuff? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You want to move? I got it. Okay. So at the bottom of your screen where it says nearest FPS, there's like 4 buttons to the left of that.
Yeah.
Click that.
There's no way that you have to do this.
So you can drag that up and then unclick it, and it will now be reordered.
That's so weird. I don't like that.
But it works. It works.
It doesn't.
I got you, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So
Well, this isn't too hard to switch around if we want to make it connected to the wheels or not, so.
Yeah, I kind of want to fuck around with it at some point whenever I
Yeah,
can.
it's okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I think I might just keep it like this, and I can have you... I'll make you clean up the... I can try to figure it out. But I'm pretty sure it's just because the rotation of the...
Trying to clean up what?
The wheel
What am I
connector
trying to clean up?
thing. Because the rotation... Let me slow it down. Because the rotation isn't like... It feels like
Sorry,
it isn't perfectly smooth.
Hold on.
I think that might be what's
Sure.
causing the weirdness over here.
Oh yeah, why is it? Well, do you see how the wheels are also not rotating? Do you see how the
Yeah.
wheels are like changing in a weird way? Like the actual wheels
Yeah, what about
are
them?
like they're not staying the same shape. The like edge of the
Oh, that is
the
weird.
wheel. Yeah, they're like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that is interesting.
I don't know why the fuck that is. I have no clue why. Oh, you're rotating it.
Yeah,
Is it scaled? It is scaled. It's scaled by 0.99.
that's so weird. Why is it scaled by 0.99? Oh, it might have been... There we go.
Yeah.
I don't know why
yeah.
it was scaled. Let me check to make sure this one isn't scaled. This one is scaled too. That's so weird.
Why are they all scaled by 0.99?
I don't know.
I know. You unparented it while it was part of the animation.
Oh,
So the animation was at 0.99 scale. You unparented it, and it kept the scale.
that's
And
funny.
it never reset it as part of the animation.
Let me see if I change around some of the handle values here.
Hello, New Hazel. How's it going? Sorry, I'm showing you. This is Tim Cat live reaction. He's doing animation stuff with the
Hello.
game right now. You're making your first game in Godot. You can ask him. You can ask me. You can just pop him in chat, and if either of us can answer, we will.
See if we just set these
I
to
personally don't mind
0.
answering questions. Maybe he does. I
Okay,
doubt it,
so yeah, if I set the things to 0, it is regular, as you can see.
Yeah, but now it's moving in a diamond pattern.
Yes. So basically,
So
we need
if
to
you
figure
undo
out. Yeah.
So how are you connecting it?
I'm just rotating. So this piece here, the one in the
Mhm.
middle, is parented or is a child of this one that spins around, and then it rotates up and down.
Oh. What the fuck do you mean? Can you show me the keyframes for that, please?
Yeah, it's piston 2, I think.
Oh,
me see.
Lord.
Yeah, it's piston 2. See,
Okay, yeah.
I don't. How else would I do
So
this?
can you... Huh?
How else would I do it?
So, sorry, what did you... So what you can do is... can you stop the looping the animation so I can, like... So I can see it? Stop
Yeah.
playing it. Yeah. So can you... Oh god. So which part is the rotation? Sorry, piston 2 rotation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, scrub through that. Why is it rotating if...
Because so here it's rotating slightly down to reach this,
Uh-huh.
and then when it goes straight, it rotates back to since they're
So what's
all
your
facing
keyframe on
this
3?
way. 3? Oh, that one was
Yeah,
just
why is there a
extra.
keyframe on
There
3?
doesn't need to be one there.
Okay, kill it. So
'Cause I don't think there does.
slowly scrub through it, please. Very slowly. Turn off your snapping on the bottom for your playhead.
Actually, I think if I give it
So the
easing,
problem-
it might.
Yes, it is because of the easing.
It's just ease in out.
I believe it's one of those.
That's better, yeah.
Yes. That is much better. Play that at full speed now.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yes. That is much better. It's definitely an easing.
Yeah, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, because it was set to linear, whereas the wheels are not set to linear. So it was not matching the same speed of the thing. It's probably not how... I probably would have done it so that the thing has a script on it and just like rotates it pointing towards the pivot point, but if it works, it works. I'm just happy it works. Okay, back to coding.
It works, and I think it looks pretty good, actually.
Hello. Does that say Amio? Hold on. Yes, it does. Sorry, my text on my Twitch. Oh, goodbye.
Oh,
my text
goodbye.
On my... Not Twitch, on my Streamlabs is a little low. Can I zoom in on that?
Source objects train.
Yes.
There we go. How does this look now?
Because I'm blind as fuck and I can't see.
That looks a lot better, yeah.
So,
the other piston going in and out is also still linear. I don't know if that should be anything else. Actually, that looks even better if we make that one ease in out as well.
Yeah.
That looks perfect.
Yeah.
That looks
yeah,
amazing.
We should do easing as much as possible. Easing is great. Okay, so that works. I'm gonna add... Oh no. I guess I should...
I actually really
basic
like
upgrade
this now.
Functionality. Charge count to show on card. I guess I should... let me actually duplicate this. And we will actually also get damage count to show on card. Or damage amount. Yeah, no, it looks pretty good. I do still have a thing that I want to try with it whenever it's pushed up, but
Echo
like
will probably kill me, but it's okay.
Okay, so let me... You don't have damage text on the card yet, do you?
No.
Okay,
and...
just making sure you haven't done that on your side.
Yeah, you know how we want to do it, right?
Is it just this?
Probably.
This guy?
Let me pull up. Yes, up in there in the corner, yeah.
Okay.
And then I also had the idea of the... potentially for multi-hit attacks having, like, the damage times the number of attacks. Possibly.
Okay. I'll consider it.
Yeah. You might also want to see how the small font looks in there, because you might be able to fit more numbers in there. I have not tried that. I never thought about trying that, so...
Definitely could fit more numbers in there. I'm also going to do a thing.
We could even have it so if it's below a certain number of numbers or digits, it's the large font, and the higher it switches to the small font. Hello, Mr. Cat.
First time watching, glad to be here. I'm beginning your Godot journey. Nice. What brings you to Godot? Is it the same thing everyone else was brought here for? Unity doing bad things? Unity destroying faith? Or is it just you want to make a game and you found out about Godot? Why are you... Is this what the font's supposed to look like?
Let me pull up Biddy Vision again.
It's,
No.
No?
There's probably something wrong with it.
Probably.
Can you check the font settings in the files?
Sure.
You should be able to... if you just open it in the files from the file system.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Are we doing a pre-render thing? Are we doing
just
like
compare it to the settings on the large font, because I think that one I got how it should be.
Which one's large? Is it this
it's
guy,
the
or
whatever the other...
This guy?
Yeah, that one.
So this guy's the one that we want?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I think.
Okay.
I'm honestly not sure if it is what we want, but I tweaked the settings enough that it should work, so...
Okay. Misery and loneliness. Fair enough. Well, if you have misery and loneliness, a lot of people in our Discord also have misery and loneliness, and you're more than welcome to hang out with us and be miserable and lonely together, playing things like Dota and Apex.
True.
We play such cool games such as Dota and Apex Legends. Really, that's fun. Oh, that looks fine. I don't know why. Yeah, whatever the fuck your settings were didn't work for this, but I changed it. I changed it to font. I changed it to dynamically rendered true type, open type font, and then it works.
Sure.
If I load default... Oh, I guess default's fine too. I don't fucking know, man. Whatever.
Yeah, no one knows.
Whatever, dude. Who cares? I don't. I care so much.
I do.
3x5. Oh,
3,
that does not look good. 3 times 5. Oh, that looks even worse. 3, fuck off. Oh, why are you transparent? Anyone know? Any knowers in chat? Your modulate is set to low. Oh, cause yeah. I know why. I love Cave Story. I love Cave Story so much.
This guy loves
Why
Cave
does 20
Story.
render so well, but so 10 renders fine. 20 does, 25 does, 15 does. This is well, 15 doesn't really. This is so weird. There's like a sweet spot for the fonts where they will render fine.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Fine.
Wait, what are you changing?
We'll just leave it for 20 now. What am I changing? The override?
The size. Yeah, there's... It has to be like...
24, it's weird.
I feel like it has to be a certain... increment.
Ooh.
But nobody knows what it is.
Dude, I absolutely hate it whenever you, like... You ever get those, like, throat tickles where you, like, just have to cough? And, like, you get, like, a...
That's literally me for the past
like a heart
3
palpitation
weeks.
or whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess you...
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Are we thinking the number will scale down to fit? Sorry, I just realized I missed a bunch of messages while I was doing that. Thinking the number will scale down to fit. I wonder how you dynamic account for that. Don't know. To be honest. We do have places where the number... Or not the number. We have, like, a tooltip system. So this will, like, dynamically grow to fit the card description. So I think some of these will have like longer card descriptions, which might show a little bit more. Yeah, so like some of these have larger descriptions, I guess. Not really. But as for like dynamic font size, probably not. I don't think we're gonna change that. Okay, let me scroll back up and read some of these. Vampire Survivor like, but you have to defend a fort. Is it at night by chance?
Fortnite.
Because you're also learning pixel art and real digital art to make it. You're focusing more on that side because you don't want to redo the art over and over again. Fair enough. Might let it sit as a secondary game. You have a better game that might be better for you to get to. Yeah, and then they mentioned make a Pong game. If you want to learn Godot. Oh, I have a ping. Why do I have a ping? So if you want to learn game dev, and you want to build up your skill over time, and you don't mind taking a little bit of time out of your process, there's this thing called the 20 game challenge. I always recommend this to people. Essentially, the challenge starts with something simple like Pong or Flappy Bird. So you choose one of these, you make it. Once you've made it to a point that you feel happy with it, you move on to the second game. So this becomes Breakout or Jetpack Joyride, your choice. And it's Space Invaders, and it builds up and upon itself all the way until you're making Minecraft or Portal. You don't have to make the whole game. You just have to make like the mechanics that you feel you want to learn. And this will teach you everything from the basics of how to move something around to collisions to score collecting to, you know, so on and so forth. These are really good for building up your fundamentals for game dev and making sure you truly understand the basics before you move on to the next thing, rather than focusing on like, I want to make my dream game. You can focus on making a game that already exists. Yeah, it's a very good, I'll send this in chat. It's a very good resource for people looking to get into game dev, because again, you're remaking a game that already has a very clear design rather than trying to come up with the design and learning how to code at the same time.
Another thing that you can do that's pretty fun, that's somewhat similar, is just creating like mechanics for a game, like bits and pieces. So like, oh, if you want to make an RPG game, just make like a character creator or something like that, or like a dialogue system. Just making like individual pieces can be a lot more easy, fun, and rewarding than trying to make like a whole game.
Yep. Those are also really good for doing that in like a game jam sense. So like focusing specifically on that mechanic in a game jam. Because what ends up happening is you will come back to this later and you'll be like, oh, I'm making my dream game and I need a character creator menu. And then you're like, oh shit, I made this for a game jam like a year ago. I can reference that code and you've already written it. So it's really, really good.
You've never done that before.
I definitely have not done that on this project. I definitely didn't do that yesterday. Yeah, I mean, like, there's still sometimes that I will reference, like, a project that I made 2 years ago because there's code in there that I know that I wrote, and I'm like, I don't want to rewrite this and refigure it out. I'm going to reference my own code as a resource. I mean, sometimes I'll even pull up my own state machine video and do that. So.
That's insane.
This is off center, and it's pissing me off because it can't be on center because it's a 3-pixel wide dickhead. Whatever. Whatever, man. Holy shit, more Cave Story. This is my favorite Cave Story song.
Bro loves Cave Story. It's insane.
It's probably my second favorite Cave Story song. Number one, of course, being... Oh, there goes my share. Number one, of course, being King's Theme, aka White. Very good song. Absolute banger. So let's add damage to the card. JW.
I'm adding some more little details to the animation.
Do you know how we want to do damage at all on the card?
What do you mean?
Cat.
Like technically or like visually?
Technically. So do you know? So my plan was to just have a damage number that's afloat on specifically cards that can have damage. Does that sound...
Yeah, like in the card resource?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then the ability
Okay.
can like take that in and do whatever it wants with it.
Yes. So my question is more of, is there anything more complex that we want to account for now rather than just a damage float? Is there anything like... I can't think of anything that there would be.
I mean, maybe like damage type, but I don't know if you really need that at all.
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough. Yeah, I'll just add damage then.
Yeah.
So let's do... the number that auto changes when you get a damage up. We will be doing... Yeah, so...
Hello,
The
DG.
plan... Yeah, the plan... Where is DG? Is this in your YouTube chat?
Yeah. I think also
Okay, I just wanted to make sure
having
that
it on the
was
resource
message.
is really the most important thing because that makes it really easy to balance stuff. Because we can
Yeah.
just edit all of them at once from the resources.
Yeah, I was just mainly... So what we're doing right now, Nat, by the way, or at least what I'm doing right now, is I'm moving some of the systems over. Because right now... I'm not going to pull this up because you're not on my stream, and I don't want to just, like... Whatever. So we have, like, kind of a bad system where the damage that's on an ability is tied to the scene that gets spawned when you use the ability, which I want to change. I'm going to rework that scene eventually because there's 2 different scenes that spawn, which is weird. But we're going to tie that to the resource so that we don't have to go hunting down like the pistol shooting scene and change that number. We can just change it on the pistol card.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to make some of the properties more reactive, and we're also trying to change more of the scenes. It is not a problem with keeping it between scenes. So it's more of that the damage for the card should be found on the card, not in the scene. So we're trying to move more of the data from the scenes to the resources because that makes it a lot easier to edit and add things later. Especially if we wanted to do something like multiplying the damage by 3, we don't have to go hunt down all of the ability scenes and change their damage and check if that multiply by 3 is there. We can just account for that on the card. Then whenever the ability scene asks for the damage, we will calculate that and then pass that along to the ability scene. Yeah, the variable's in a weird place. It doesn't make much sense for where it is, but that's okay because it started off as a game jam
A little
that
bit.
Tempura Cat worked on for a year by himself. So
And I'm not a
it's totally
programmer.
fine for it to be in a weird spot. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, it is just in a weird place that doesn't need to be.
Okay, I think the train's about done. What do you think?
Export bar damage. Sorry, what did you say?
Train is about done.
Train's about done. Let's take a look.
Added a
Let me
couple more
play
little
with this train.
details.
Oh wow, yeah, no, I fuck with that. Is that full speed?
It is at 15. We'll make it 20.
Yeah. Chugga.
Yeah, it's about full speed.
Yeah.
And then it'll kind of like slow down as it approaches the station.
So the only thing that's a little weird, do you have my screen pulled up on your other Discord monitor or your other monitor?
I can. I do now.
So the bell is kind of just like swaying back and forth. If you want to tap back into your go, so I get the full FPS again.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
I'm like 10 FPS now. So the bell's kind of swaying back and forth. It feels like whenever it goes down, the bell should swing one way, and then it should kind of sit there for a minute until it bounces back down, and it should like pendulum back and forth as it bounces.
Okay, let me think. How do I do that? So.
Oh yeah, little ding text whenever the bell rings. That's funny. That's a good one. Yeah, no, nice train. Yeah, no, he drew that like a long time ago and is actually putting it in the game now.
Yeah.
And is animating it. Yeah, 20 games challenge. Oh yeah, I'll send the 20 games challenge in here as well on YouTube. Sorry, I didn't put that there. If you needed that, Mr. Cat. Also, thank you for joining the Discord. Answering question was always close to game dev. Was always close to game dev. Oh yeah. Animation web dev. Yeah, web dev is what I did for a long time, or that's what I'm doing right now. It was like my main job. But game dev has always been like the passion, you know. So this is going to be, I guess this should be export storage. Export storage, of course, meaning that it doesn't show up in the inspector unless I want it to. Ah, shit. Wait, no. No, all of these are cards. Nothing extends card, does it?
Wait, what?
Nothing extends card, right? No. Okay, we're
No.
gooch. We are gooch as fuck. That's a tool. I'm gonna make this a tool. Tee. Fuck. Get property list. So, for example, of our properties is an array of dictionaries.
Hello? Why are my keyframes teleporting everywhere?
You're undoing them. Return properties. So match. Oh, goodbye, cat. I love you. Okay, my cat sat in my lap and then she was like, "Oh, you're talking to people," and now she's gone. I swear my cat is my biggest hater. I've never met anyone that hates my voice more than her. Yeah. Oh, actually.
Like in
Our...
in out. There we go, that's what we needed.
Yeah. Here, I'll put this on screen. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Look at that, guys.
There we go, it's beautiful.
Yeah, so whenever the train bounces down, it kind of... Yeah, that's great.
Okay, I kind of love animation now. And also,
I know, dude.
It's
all about timing.
I have an art test scene that has the world environment in it. So what if we find our train?
Dude, he's finding the train.
Objects, train. We dump you in here.
Yup.
Oh, you're not autoplay. Is there a way to make it like autoplay in the editor?
Yeah, go to your train and set the entry animation to that, I think. And then I believe there's a play in editor thing. Yeah. That thing, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, the current animation. Do it to reload
No?
the current scene.
Just close it and reopen it. Like, No.
Oh, it stopped for some reason.
Playback options? On the right.
Playback options.
No. Okay, here's what you can do. If you just want to see
Mhm.
it in motion, go to the scene.
Yep.
The like art testing scene.
Oh,
Right click it, make editable
yeah.
children. And then just like tell it to play the animation.
There we go. That's what it looks like with the effects.
It's a lot brighter than I expected. What the fuck?
Well, yeah, because the whites get really bright.
Yeah. Yeah, we still need I still want to turn on the HDR whenever we get a chance. I think I would like to go through and do a pass for that one day.
But like, look at the little gold. It looks nice. I'm really happy with
so I'm
this,
actually running into a conundrum. I'm running into an issue. Maybe not an issue. More of just like an idea for later. Is anything other than actually, JW.
Mm-hmm.
So, my question.
Oh, hold up, Nat had a question. What pixel scale is your go-to for assets? Everything that I do is 16 by 16. I think that's a really good starting point. It's not like so small that you can't fit in any detail, but it's not so large that like you can't fill in the space. So I would start with 16 by 16. And then obviously like some of my
24 by 24 is better.
Alright. There's also like obviously some sprites in my game that are larger than 16 by 16, but 16 by 16 is kind of like the base size for everything.
Yeah. Okay, I have a question for you, JW.
Mm-hmm. Let me pull up Biddy Vision.
Okay, this looks bad. This needs to be larger text.
Okay.
So for the sword, this is going to be the damage number.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Let me hide my
What's it
little
going to be for
avatar.
salami?
People can't see it right now.
Oh yeah, you're so right. So what's the number going to be for salami?
I didn't think about that one. I mean, we could maybe either not have it or have it. I don't know.
Because I'm like, okay, well that could be like the heal or whatever. But then I'm like, okay, well now, what is the number for spring? You know, where do we give me spring? Thank you. You know, what does this number mean for spring? So it could be the heal amount for the healing cards. It could be the duration for the other thing. I don't know what we want to do with that.
Trying to think.
We could just get rid of it on the cards that don't need it.
Yeah, we could.
I think I'm okay with that for now.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like we have a plan for it.
Yeah.
I also want to change the scene to be larger text because I don't think that text works.
Yeah.
What if we made this game in 3D instead? What if we just like scrapped everything and made it 3D? I'm so sorry.
Let's do that. No, that would be for Dante 9.
I spoke my thoughts. Oh yeah, Dante 9 too.
Because every pixel art game has to have a 3D sequel.
You're so right. Yeah, I think the large text looks better, to be honest. Although it is weird that it feels off center, even though it's like as close to.
Yeah, it's just you just kind of have to have it somewhere in there. It's okay. It should be the same size as the pixels, or else it's gonna look weird.
Dude, I hate artists.
Also, I don't know. Is that the right size? What size is it? I thought it should be like 24. Is it 24?
Well, it's whatever this thing was, which was 28.
You sure? I feel like that isn't right.
Yerp.
Let me check. You're probably right, but that doesn't feel right. Chargers.
Right. You're probably right. Go on. Large font. Click on it.
Large font.
28.
You're right. I
Are
don't
you
know.
overriding it at all?
What?
Scroll down on your thing. Are you overriding the font size? No, you're not. Okay.
I feel like.
What's the scale?
So you look at yours. The middle of the 3 is smaller than the rest of it. I think. Did you change the settings on it?
Nope.
Okay. Well, it shouldn't be. That they should all be the same size.
What's the scale of yours?
The scale. In like the editor.
Is it just 0.25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 0.25.
0.25. Yeah. The only thing that I can think of. Oh, my foot hurts. Oh, my foot hurts. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Sorry, my foot really hurts right now. I don't know why that does that.
Oops. It's awkward.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Yes. So the only thing that I changed was the size of the box, which I guess is actually
Yeah,
changing
that
some
can
stuff
change
with
it.
pixels, which is weird. Yup.
I think it has to
That's
be
weird.
like a uh multiple of something like that.
Does it have to be like a 64/64? Nope.
Yeah, hold up, is my
21/28.
I
Nope.
need to be careful with
Does it
the
have to be odd?
stupid
Does it have to be odd?
Discord screen share. Whenever I like tab into something else, it disappears. So I need to be careful
Oh,
with it.
JW.
What?
It has to be odd.
Oh no. Whatever
It's
will
not
we
odd, it
do?
doesn't work.
It's literally
No,
fine.
dude. It's not.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
It's fine.
No, my fucking blood, sweat, and tears into this game are
Alright.
gonna fucking be a waste knowing that the font is odd. Mainly blood and sweat, not many tears. I actually haven't cried in years.
True.
This is a true story, actually. I haven't. Why are you off set? Why are you not snapped?
Okay, I think the next thing we want to add is... Oh. I didn't realize you made these editable in the... Oh, here, I still have Bitty Vision on. Let's get rid of that, nobody else.
Oh.
It's just so weird, just open this up and they're all staring at my mouse.
Yeah.
What are they looking
As
at?
soon as that, sorry. Hold up, I'm gonna.
It's inventory testing.
Inventory testing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that...
The council will decide your fate.
Yeah, I was literally about to say the council. The council awaits your arrival. They will judge you. That's so fucking funny. You can also change their card type if you wanted to, I think.
That's so
Yeah, because
funny.
these need to be reset to be Oh, it's also the card scene. Yeah, they all need to be different cards.
The springs will decide your fate.
Yeah, because they're all
Okay.
using the description card scene when we want to change them to be card visual eventually.
I'm trying to think how I want the train to work, like, in-game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I need to add
Okay.
a passenger car or not, to be honest. We all need to think
Probably
about.
not.
You just have him, like, right on top
One
of
thing
it.
that I will say, you could, yeah. Or you could just, like, have him jump into the, like, the... You could have the window, like, not lit up, and then he can, like, jump into it and disappear, and then the window will, like, flash on, and then the train starts, like, chugga, 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 and then
That's a good idea.
The one thing that I will ask is, I don't know if you're going to do the UI or if I'm going to do the UI. If you do the UI, do not make it an auto load. I will kill you.
Okay, you can do the UI
Okay.
then.
Okay, cool. Do not make
I
it
can
an auto
help
load.
with the
You will be
UI,
dead.
like, design and art stuff.
Yes,
because
you can do the UI
I'm good at
design and
that.
how the UI looks.
Because that worked really well for the minimap. And we'll probably be just editing the minimap for that.
Yes, auto load is terrible for the UI, and if you do it, I will kill
Okay.
you. So, just a heads up. No pressure, but, you know. just
I
know.
hate editor pixels not pixel perfect, and it never looks like that in the build.
Yeah,
Wait, huh?
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what he's talking
With
about.
fonts,
That's
there's a lot of weird shit that you can have where, like,
okay.
it looks different in the game than it does in the editor because
Ah.
the editor renders things a little bit weirdly
Yeah.
than the actual build does. For the most part, I think this looks fine though. I
Here,
wonder, is there like a...
I love this train so much.
Dude, he's turning into Echo. He's like, I finally understand it.
I don't know.
It is over.
We should have train skins. Just
Train
kidding, I don't want to
skins.
draw more trains.
Oh, me whenever I scope creep the fuck out of my game.
True. So yeah, I like the idea of him just hopping in the back.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think how we
Yeah.
want it to look in the room. Like, should it just drive in from, like, off screen? How should the tracks look?
You ring a bell, and then you hear like the faraway sound of a train, and then it breaks through the wall, and it's placing down tracks in front of it like a create contraption, and then they're disappearing behind it.
That's actually really funny. We could have, like, fire particles coming up from the tracks as they're placed.
Yeah, and then as they break, they pop off into like these little item things that then
No, we're not
disappear.
doing that one. That would be kind of funny, but the back's
Yeah.
just on fire. Yeah, that's just what I put in there because it looked cool, I guess.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the coal room is burning, but like that's where the conductor's supposed to be, or not the conductor, sorry, the person putting coal into it, which is not the conductor. I don't think. Maybe Akko would know.
I don't know.
Do you think Akko has ever like put together or like had some way of using like a coal train?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen those miniature coal trains? These are actually kind of dope. I'm not really like a big train fan, but these are kind of cool. Let me see if I can find
I
one.
still don't know if I like the wheels bouncing with it or not.
Yeah. Yeah, these. So these guys,
Pull up Biddy Vision.
yeah, they have like their own little like coal engine in them. And you open up the door, scoop a little chunk of coal into it, close it, and then like there's like some like valve or something that you hit, and then that like shoots up the steam, and then that like causes the train to accelerate. It's kind of heat. Like I don't really fuck with trains all that much. This is kind of heat.
That's kind of peak.
Yeah. There's that. Oh, I forgot to turn on the little dudes. Welcome back, little
dudes. Oh,
yeah,
you're like the yappers. I need to send you mine so that way mine doesn't look terrible.
No, that's fine.
Wow, okay. Bro really said you're gonna look ugly.
If you get Dante a glowing outline.
I thought about that. I tried it at first. It looks kind of bad. But
were you here for the changes that we were making, or the experimental shader thing that I did the other night? DG, sorry. There was a thing that I was gonna do where there was gonna be an outline that, or not an outline, a shader that specifically brightens up his eyes. And turning on HDR and glow would cause the eyes to glow into other pixels, which was like a cool idea that might be done at some point.
Let's go. I got the train to match my music.
Let's go. Dude, I cannot wait to do more VFX stuff. Oh my god, I can't wait. I want to do like...
I think it's pretty much perfectly on beat and in tempo. I'm just gonna sit here with this. Because it's fun.
Let's see, update visuals, charge enough damage, label.text is equal to string instance.image. Which is not something that is currently defined on instance. You should be giving me an error, but you're not. It's fine. Thanks, Godot.
The other thing I want to have related to music and syncing to music is in the shop, I want to have the shopkeeper have like a little boombox, and like everything in the shop like bounces up and down to the music.
Oh god.
It's literally not that hard because all of the songs that I write are like in the same tempo.
Well, it's not missing texture color. Yeah, that was dope. No, so the only problem with that is like you don't want them to be always bouncing, or not too much bouncing, because you might not be able to tell what the item is.
Oh yeah, not like I meant like all the like environmental items, not the like things you can buy. Yeah.
You could also do it with the have you ever played? You've never played a Mario game, have you?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so in Mario, whenever you for Super Mario Bros. Or the like Wii or whatever, or the DS, whenever it gets to a certain part in the song where it goes like the Koopa like turns and like does like a little dance specifically to that part.
Yeah, I actually vaguely remember that. I played that a long time ago. That would be kind of fun actually.
Yeah,
I have the
not
shop
always bouncing,
theme.
but it's like a.
I can find it.
You do have a shop theme?
Yeah.
Really? Is it in the project?
It's like kind of bad. Yeah, it's in the project, I think. Yeah.
Oh, do we listen to this on stream?
Yeah,
Super Mario Bros. DS, as well as the
I can pull it up
Wii
for anybody that wants to listen to it on my side.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this. Let's find out. I'm gonna open this up in VLC so it's not like loud as shit. Okay. Oh shit, you're loud. I guess you can be.
Mine's kind of quiet. I made it like really fast, so it's not great, but I might edit it.
I like that cowbell.
let me turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, new soup.
Now it's too loud, but whatever. I'm deafening everybody. That's their problem.
Yeah, it's fine. I think it could use a little development, but it's good. Console that I grew up with. So I was born after. That was his song.
That was my song
for the game. I was born after the. No, I wasn't born after the PlayStation 2 came out. I grew up around the time that the PlayStation 2 came out, which I believe is 2004. Question mark 2000. Damn, never mind.
2000.
I was born slightly before the PlayStation 2 came out.
Bro, it's ancient.
But I grew up with the N64, PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 mainly. I was playing the N64 in like 2007.
That's insane.
Like that was still one of my main consoles. Because like whenever we got like a console, that was like we got that console. Like that was going to be part of the rotation for as long as possible.
The rotation.
Yeah, so like. And it's crazy, actually, too, thinking about it. We had, like, I think 3 games for the N64, and they were
crazy.
Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, and Mario Kart 64. And I played the fuck out of those games. I still love Pokemon Snap. I bought Pokemon Snap a couple years back from my N64, and I sat down and I beat the game in just, like, an afternoon. It's so good. You forgot to commit before you left work?
Rip.
Drive back.
I'm trying to think how you want to do the fast travel, because the only thing is, wait a second, because I was thinking of the thing where I want it to be like a Gungeon where you can, or like teleporting between rooms.
Oh,
like
the train is for teleporting between rooms?
Yeah, what else would it be for?
Oh, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, that seems a little weird, because if you want to get back to a room, you don't want to run back to a train station, go to the train, and then, like, have that...
Yes, that's what I was thinking, I was about to say, how would I do that? But I realized that maybe we could make some way that it does, like, follow the terrain. So wherever you call it, it pulls up. It just builds tracks to you.
Whenever you do the button, it like flies in from off screen. Dante just hops on it, and then it keeps going, and the screen fades, and you enter the new room.
That's actually.
Wait,
I don't know how to do that, but that would actually be amazing. We need to do that.
I got it. Don't worry.
And then there would.
So the fast travel is for between rooms. If you've ever played Gungeon, Noscitos, you need fast travel for games like this, because like you don't want to backtrack through an empty room. You want to be able to teleport to like a room that's close to a room you haven't been to yet.
But it will be like Gungeon, where you need to discover like train platforms before you can travel to them. So you can teleport to a platform from anywhere, but you have to discover the platform to travel to the platform.
Me when Gungeon with teleport platforms, but instead it's
a choo-choo train, and it's way cooler.
Choo-choo train.
But we'll definitely want to make the animation like as fast as possible, so that way you don't have to wait a long time.
You can honestly like speed it up, where it just like if you turn on the speedrunner mode or fast animations, it just flies by and Dante disappears behind it, and it just goes through.
That'd be so funny. I love this idea.
Yeah, I'm going to be a big advocate for the ability to speed up or skip animations if possible, because I fucking hate waiting on things.
True.
If they're unnecessary.
What we should do is add like a random key combination that you have to put in to skip the animation, so that way it requires more skill from the speedrunners.
I don't know if you've... you don't even know what you just referenced. You actually accidentally just referenced something from a game that is.
Did I
currently...
actually? That's so funny.
You ever heard of Stardew Valley?
Nope.
So yes, you have. Shut up. So in Stardew Valley, the creator left in a debug button combination where if he presses right shift, delete, and R, it will instantly end the animation you are currently in. And he has left it in
That's
since
so
the game
funny.
has been released to the point like speedrunners know about it now, and so
That's
whenever they speedrun, they have a
hilarious.
macro on their like mouse or whatever that whenever they press it, they'll press the button to like hoe the ground or something.
So does
and
it
they'll
literally
press the
cancel
animation cancel
every
button.
animation?
Yeah. Yes.
Like any.
They will press the animation cancel button as the hoe touches the ground, so it tills the soil, and then they can immediately start doing something else. And that's how I play Stardew Valley because it feels terrible without it. Yes, Stardew Valley has tech. But yeah, it was in the first version, and then people found it, and then he was like, "Oh, you guys like this? I'll just leave it in," which is great. I love that so much, and they even they hosted an event on Twitch Rivals, and he even made it
in Dante 9. What if we leave the debug menu in Dante 9?
Yeah, he does know Stardew Valley. He was being.
I know, I'm joking. I have 45
but yeah,
minutes
at Twitch
in
Rivals, the official rules allowed animation canceling, which was like Eric Barone was one of the hosts. That's the creator of Stardew Valley. He was one of the hosts for the event, and they left in animation canceling as part of the rules, just because like
that's so
everyone who was participating in it was like a speedrunner and like knew about it, and they just used it.
That's great.
Which is great. Oh shit. Why are you 0? Oh, you're so right. Sword card.
Okay, well, I animated the train. That's the main thing I wanted to do tonight. And then we came up with how we want to do the fast travel. So I don't think there's a whole lot more I want to do. What are you working on?
I'm adding damage to the cards.
Okay.
Is this you saying that the stream is almost over?
Yeah.
Ain't no way this motherfucker streams for 2 hours and he's like, alright, done.
I mean, I usually stream for 2 hours until you started streaming with me, and then you're like, alright, we're gonna go 4 hours.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, I got a couple of things that I want to do.
I just need to add more things to my to-do list, because like I did the thing I wanted to do, and then I don't know what to do now.
Do that right now. Add more things to your to-do list.
Okay.
Figure it out.
But I don't know what I want to do. What do I do now?
Draw some shit. Ask people in chat for suggestions on cards.
Chat, what cards should I add? What do you think?
Draw some cat skins.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Draw a calico, draw a white cat, draw a tuxedo, draw a bald cat, draw a Moaz cat.
Moaz cat.
Like a cheese cat.
Cheese cat.
Yeah. You fucking do everything. Update visuals, you can be here.
Okay, we're gonna move all the cats down.
Why is damage not being shown in here? Am I like blind? Hello, Moaz.
Yes. Hello,
Meow.
Moaz. Meow.
Meowdy type shit. Oh, because I never added this.
Meowdy.
Properties. Append. Oh, how does this work? Oh, woe is me. I don't remember how these properties work. Don't do that. Don't whoa on stream, you motherfucker. What's this called? It's called sticker. It's simple sticker. Simple upgrade sticker. There we go.
Simple upgrade sticker.
Yep, this guy. I need you to go here. And instead of percent amount, it is damage. And then I need to make the card type have a setter. Type equal to val, and then I want you to update your property is changed .emit. So what this will do, ideally, is ideally, if I go find if I go find card sword, and then I change this something's wrong. Why are you not showing up? Mark is not pinned. Return properties. Go. Print. Go. I did make this a tool. It should be a tool, right? Card resource. Get property list. What? Am I like stupid? Let's reload the project. Save the
Yeah, a little
file.
bit.
Reload the project. Yeah, I guess we're reloading the project. So modified resources, sure. What's back here? What's behind my stream? Oh, hello. It's Obsidian. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Res data stickers. Damage upgrade sticker has broken dependencies. Charge upgrade sticker GD script. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I got you, dog. Don't worry. There we go. Okay, now you are less pissed. You're still a little upset, but that's fine. Damage. Where are you? There's sword. Sword. Equipment. Now you have damage. There we go. Dope. I would like you to be in the correct order, but you're not going to be, so I guess you both get moved down a little bit. Yeah, that works. Okay, so if it's magic, there's no damage. If it's equipment, there is damage. I can set this to like... Do you know the damage for a sword by default?
No clue.
No clue?
No clue.
Okay, we'll say 20. Might be right. Who knows? So now if I run the game, there's going to be a couple issues, which is fine. Yay, it says 0. It's not supposed to.
Yay.
Uh-oh. Why does it say 0? Why are we saying 0? Should this not... This should have the thing in it, right? Damage is 0 or 20. Get out of here. Can you make export storage only work if something is not 0?
I don't know.
Guess not. Weird. Fine. Okay, why are you saying 0? Is it because... Okay, yeah, you just didn't calculate things correctly. That's fine. Update visuals. You should be fixed, I think. I know. Wait. Oh, from card. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I think that's the play. Yes? Question mark? So now if I add another sword in, it's going to not crash. It's at 20, and then if I were to add in a sticker upgrade, it's at 5 because I added it to the wrong card. Now you have a sticker, dude. That's so dope. And then if I were to make it so that you could choose a damage upgrade sticker, which doesn't currently exist. You resource simple upgrade sticker, which will be basic damage upgrade. This would be a flat upgrade of 5 damage, sure. Basic damage upgrade adds 5 damage without a card. I should... No, that's fine. fine.
But does this look okay for a tuxedo cat? It's like
Hmm?
decent. It's not the greatest.
That looks fine. Could you try making the chin? Actually, let me put you on stream really quickly. They can see what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Can you try so that you see how the chin is white?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you make the left and right side of that not white?
Where? Here? Oh, like the left and right.
Like-
Like here?
Yeah, the left and right. Yeah. That might be a little weird with the perspective of the cat. Try making 2 pixels black on the left, 1 pixel black on the right, or like a dark gray or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then zoom out, and then make those like 2 pixels there. Yeah, I like that better because that feels more a tuxedo. Because a lot of tuxedos have that kind of where like the sides of their face are still black, and then it's kind of like their chin is like a white beard.
Ah. Yeah, I was using
rather than like the entire bottom half.
I was using uni as my reference.
Using what?
I think it's uni. Is it uni or uni?
Uni. Oh, uni.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uni.
Everybody's favorite tuxedo cat.
Yeah, I mean even Uni has
Yeah, I was just trying to get like his
just a white
little
chin.
like mouth kind of.
Yeah, he's too.
goes
Yeah, he's got
over
too
it.
much of a colon 3 going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you were to
I
look
was
at
trying
Maxwell,
to like
like,
get that.
yeah, Maxwell also has.
Yeah, but uni is better than Maxwell.
Yeah, well, it's like a tuxedo. You know, it's like the typical tuxedo.
We should have a tuxedo
know?
cat like tier list.
My old tuxedo cat clears. Let's see, tuxedo cats. Tuxedo cats are dope.
I love uni.
I guess they're
I have an uni
another
plush coming
common
later
thing
this
for-
year, and I'm happy.
Yeah. Another tuxedo cat common thing is like the triangle mouth. I just realized I think I'm still sharing your art. I am, yeah. Is like there's like the nose is also white. So it's like a triangle of white rather than like the chin. That's another common tuxedo cat thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to get his little colon 3 face in there
His
somehow.
little goober colon 3 face.
Yeah. I was trying to do some like
Here's what I'm
subpixel
gonna do.
shenanigans.
I'm gonna do some weird shit, I think. I'm gonna do some really weird shit. Potentially. Let's see. Do you have a constructor? You don't. Well, guess what, buddy? Welcome to the club. You now have a constructor. And then you're going to
Yeah, I'm
say
kinda happy with that, actually.
equals Atlas
Sorry, I'm
texture
changing
dot
it so he
new.
looks more like uni.
Texture dot atlas is equal to load. Do you know what the sticker sheet is called? Is it just called like sticker?
Sticker. I think it's sticker sprite sheet.
Sticker sprite sheet. If I just like look at the sheet. .png.
I like that. It's good. Good enough.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I can't find it. Or I guess I can just find it off this guy, right? Atlas is crystal stickers sprite sheet. Okay. Crystal. There you are. Oh no, it's crystal stickers test.
Let me make
not
sure I
right.
didn't accidentally. Sometimes I accidentally use the fill bucket when I have it on continuous and don't have
Oh.
a selection selected and then color my entire drawing everywhere.
Yeah. You do have so one thing I would recommend going forward
Mm-hmm.
is you saved it as crystal space sticker space sprite sheet. If you could use underscores instead of spaces. Just because it makes it
Programmers,
a little
man.
easier. Well, if I ever have to do anything in the command line, or if there's any other command line tools, then it makes it easier because
I
then I
hate
don't have
programmers,
to quotation
man.
escape it. I can just use the one thing. If it has spaces, you have to quotation escape it because otherwise it detects it as multiple commands, which could cause issues. And it's just like a lot of things don't expect them to have spaces. So typically you would want underscores or dashes or anything. I hate programmers, man. I hate artists that don't know how to be like a good person. But like you don't hear me complaining. It's not true.
Grr.
Complaining all the fucking time.
Size
Plus
2
2, vector 2. I'm doing some gross shit. By gross shit, I mean like not gross at all. Fancied up the triangle sticker. The what?
The triangle sticker, obviously.
I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I'm assuming you mean this, though, where it's got like the inner shape. Yeah, I did that actually. I'm the artist on the project now. He didn't do shit.
Alright, wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up, bud. Yeah, I'm the artist now. I'm actually taking over the project completely. Paste, make this unique. And then I think now if I were to make like a new simple upgrade sticker, I wish... Oh, I'm going to talk about some good quality of life. If I click on this file system and I hit Control A, it would be so nice to bring up the create new menu. But that's not going to happen, I know. Is there like a create new, like a resource, orphan resource explorer? What the fuck are you talking about? Sure, dude. Whatever that means. Homepage? I guess that's an add-on. I don't know, there was a scene called homepage.tscn, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
I don't know.
So if I call this like medium damage sticker, does this automatically have the extra atlas? The answer is it does. Hello. Hello. Oh, I see. These are different image sizes.
Wait, huh?
What? Wait, what?
Wait, huh?
Are they?
Word?
No, they're not. Why is this one off? These look fine to me. Why is this off? Am I like going insane?
Yeah, I think so.
Is there a margin or something on it? No. These should be like the exact same, right? Like if I were to toss these values in to here. What? 161 by 232, and this one is... Oh, it's just a different image. Because it loaded in Crystal Stickers test again. That's not what I wanted you to do.
Crazy.
What do you think you're doing? You. Medium damage. Sure. So... Yeah, there we go. Now it's aligned. So now you are going to be medium damage sticker. I don't know what all of these are going to be. Oh, sorry, what's the thing? Hold up. You want to have a bunch of different effects and stickers, or do you want to assign effects to a set number of stickers, like the 30s you have there, at varying magnitudes? And for each one, you can pick what to put on it out of a specific subset based on color. Hold on. I need to, like, reread the fuck out of your message right now. Do you want to have a bunch of different effects on stickers? Yes. Or do you want to assign effects to a set number of stickers, like the 30-ish you have there, at varying magnitudes? Also yes. And for each one, you can pick what to put on it out of a specific subset based on the color. So these were just things that he made. He was just wanting to play around with art, basically.
Yeah.
But it's... Yeah, so... The idea was that, or at least what we're working off right now, is that each of these colors represents a basic ability, or a basic stat type that we're going to change. So red is damage. Green is the amount of charges. Blue is speed. Even some, like, non-basic ones, like this could be, like, money gained. So whenever you, like, kill something, there's a chance to give money based on which of these stickers it is. Yeah, well, I don't know about stealth. I don't know how stealth would work into this, but yeah, basically that. I don't think all of these are going to be used, to be honest with you. I also don't think all of these are final, probably. I imagine that at some point he's going to be like, dude, I've got an idea for this sticker. Have you ever seen a purple cat? Yeah.
Purple cat? True.
Yeah, I've seen a purple cat, yeah. Sorry, I'm busy ruining Nasitos' joke. I saw 3 steps ahead. What was supposed to happen is he was going to be like, you ever seen a purple cat? And I'd be like, no, I've never seen a purple cat. And he's like, exactly. That's how stealthy they are. I know what you're doing. I've been around this block before. I've seen this. Don't worry, dude. I went to middle school in the 2000s. I got asked the question, have you seen the clown that hides from gay people at Walmart? I know about this.
What?
Because you say no, and then they're like, yeah, of course you haven't. Yeah. Red gem should be speed.
Insane.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Well, we're not upgrading
entirely.
speed of the. We're upgrading not upgrading speed of the cat. Off of this, we're upgrading speed of the usage of the weapon, which would be blue or green, probably blue. Oh yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, okay. Okay, now I get the reference. That's a good one. It's a +2. It needs a little bit of explanation, but it's good. It's about Warhammer 40k.
Oh, this guy.
Because there was a thing where it was like I believe, I don't know 100% on the orcs, but they have this thing that I'm pretty sure if they genuinely believe something, it becomes true. So there was like a comic that was like they believe that red makes you go faster, and so they started writing in red, which made them read faster, which made them smarter.
There's
yeah,
no
orcs
way.
believe that red cars are faster. What? Hold up, I gotta send
That's
you a video you need to watch.
crazy.
Yeah, I gotta fucking Warhammer 40k
Wait, what?
orcs red.
Let's see. Maybe that.
Is it just me, or are these orcs smarter? Yeah, here. I'll send this to you, and I'll also put it up on my stream. I want to watch this again, so sorry for anyone who doesn't care. I need a little bit of mind engagement, though. So I'm gonna watch this. Hopefully this is the good version, and don't say anything bad.
Well, we managed to capture an orc, and he said,
We've been writing red because red makes you go faster, so our boss said, Oi, maybe it makes your kids learn faster. So as we wrote in red, and now we smarter, and we almost stopped fighting to contemplate life, but it got Barbog all depressed and he cramped himself, so now's the boss says we can't read no more.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. That's the only thing I know about Warhammer 40k, other than, like, the average 40k fan is, like, a little insufferable.
True. Oops, I can hear your music now because I unmuted your stream.
Aw, dude. What the hell, man?
No more music.
No more music. 40k orcs are kind of funny, yeah. I really love, like, yeah, fantastic stuff like that, where it's just, like, absolute nonsense, but, like, it's fun. What am I doing? What was I doing? Damage upgrades. I need to add damage upgrades to the sticker debug menu. Debug menu.gd. Do I have something to snack on? I have fries in the fridge. Do I have anything else I can snack on? I don't think so.
Insane.
Shit, I didn't pick up crackers today. No! Fuck. No, I didn't pick up crackers. I'm actually so bummed now. No. Damn it.
Me when I forget the
Damn it.
crackers.
I've also got more cashew cheese dip that I could be eating right now, but, like, I have no crackers. Oh, Lord. It's fine. It doesn't hurt that bad. I can just go to Wegmans tomorrow. I'll go to Weggies
I love
tomorrow.
Wegmans. I love Wegmans.
Yo, gang, you guys want to do a Wegmans meetup in Raleigh?
Wegmans meet up in Raleigh. Okay.
Wegmans meetup in Raleigh? We can do game dev and Godot dev.
I have
Yeah.
been to a game dev meetup in a Wegmans before.
That's true. Well, it wasn't really a game dev meetup, but you were in Wegmans with someone doing game dev,
What?
which you went with Jimmy. And
No,
did
I've
game
been to
dev.
like an
It wasn't
actual
like-
game dev meetup at a Wegmans.
Oh, okay.
Like an actual
Didn't
one.
realize that. What am I
Yeah.
doing here? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can just make this do basic damage upgrade. Any hair you see is a squig that evolved to live on orc's head and eat their scraps. Okay.
Crazy.
Weird. So sword, 20 damage. You need to not be afloat. Add a sticker. Oh shit, you like showed up and then immediately disappeared. That's fine because it is adding the damage. What if I do like a medium damage sticker, but you... Dude, holy shit, it's fucking Toad Factory from Mario Kart Wii. My beloved.
True.
Okay, render type default. Okay, so if I add this... Yes, it adds 50% extra to it, which means now we can do like... We can have like crazy numbers. Look at that number, dude. It's going crazy. Look at that.
Hold up.
This
I'm not
sword
looking
now
at
does
that.
66,000 damage.
Oh, hold up. Pity vision is broken. There we go.
Mhm. Look at that sword with
Nice.
60,000 damage. You know how much damage it actually does?
What?
Probably 20.
So,
Yeah, it does 20.
oh, I forgot we have damage numbers. Honestly, we might want to. I kind of like this. I might want this in
Yeah,
game.
they're kind of dope. I added them as a debug testing thing because I wanted to see if the hitbox was like actually unique. They are kind of nice. I did put
Also,
a lot more
you
effort
might
into
want to
them.
make the damage number not afloat.
Yeah, I know. I need to do that.
Because we hate floats around
Well, the
here.
damage number can be damage number. Do we want it to be? What do we want it to be? Do we want it to be a float? Do we want it to be an int? What's the play?
It'll be an int, definitely.
Okay. Is it going to be a round down int or a round up int?
Definitely round down, because it'd be really bad if it was a round up. And then, like,
Why would it feel really bad?
I don't know. Because, like, if people do them, I don't know, actually.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
round up int.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, no, he said,
more
oh, it's
damage,
gonna
more
feel
fun.
bad. Oh, it's gonna feel bad to get one more point of damage? Are you fucking insane? Artists. Let's see, card instance. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, the we hating each other thing is just a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Mostly.
For sure.
No. Tell them it's just a bit.
It's just a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See? Just a bit. Alright, what it... That'll let people feel like masterminds when they make something round up to get one extra damage like a genius. You're so right. You're so right, dude. They're gonna add, like... The order of the stickers is gonna not matter. But, like, they're gonna do it, and they're gonna be like, dude, that gets me one extra damage, which compounded 20% accumulative increase is gonna go crazy. They're gonna check. Yeah, probably. They're gonna feel smart. Maybe. Who knows? Let's put damage. And then damage is equal to output damage, which is going to be sealing. Is it just seal? It's just seal I. And you are actually going
How
to
does
be
this cat look?
alert.
I don't, there's something off about it, and I don't know.
It drives engagement. That's true. What's up? Sorry.
I don't know what's wrong with this cat. There's something wrong with this cat. I don't know how to draw cats.
Yeah, so here's the cat that he's talking about.
Oh, I'm still on Bitlytic Vision. Sorry.
Oh my god, he's been on Bitlick Vision, dude. He's just showing off my stream. There's
Yeah.
two of my stream. Yeah. So
The streams are reversed.
we crossed them. Let me think about my cat real quick. I'm picturing my cat. So with a calico cat, typically the back is more black and the sides are more brown. There are still patches
Okay.
of black and brown, but typically the darker colors are from the back. Because the way the calico cats work, if you didn't know,
Mm-hmm.
is the color starts spreading from their spine,
Oh, interesting.
and the amount of pigment will dissipate over time, which is why the underside of calicos and the paws of calicos and like the extremities of their face tend to be white. is because the pigment has dissipated towards, like, away from the spine. So, typically most of the color will be around the spine, or most of the dark color will be around the spine, and then it will slowly turn away. Let me see if I have a picture of my cat, and I'll send it to you. I'll just keep you on stream for just a second so I can look for this. Why is Dante white?
Oh, what about
I watched
their
Dante get
like
was
back
fucking crazy.
legs?
Their back legs depends on the calico.
Okay.
Typically they have socks though. They have white socks.
Okay. There we go. That's definitely a bit better.
Yeah. It looks more correct because it's something subconscious, but it is there.
Yeah.
I'll send you. Here's a picture of my cat real quick, so you can actually see that the back of her head is brown and black. Oh shit, I'm on mobile data, not Wi-Fi. That's why it's taking 1.5 years to send.
Yeah, I was like, I did not get it.
My apartment is a dead spot for my fucking cell service for some reason.
That's funny.
And it pisses me off. Yeah, it's really terrible.
I see the car. Yes.
See the car? Okay, yeah. I can put the car on stream.
Mhm. Beautiful car.
Yeah. 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot better. I like that.
Yeah. So here's the car. But just the thing that I was talking about. Look at her beautiful garlic clove fur, by the way. This means, if anyone doesn't know, that she is well taken care of. And also, she's outside without a leash, but that is only in supervised outside time. She's not allowed outside by herself. I am always within like a foot of her when outside. But you can see the thing I was talking about, which is that her back is like the darkest part of her. And then as you go out, it becomes lighter and lighter until like the underside of her is all white. So yeah, cats are dope.
True.
That's also the same thing with tuxedo cats. Is that's the reason that usually their back is black and their bellies become white. Also, calico cats can only be female, asterisk. And if they are males, which are very incredibly rare, like less than 1 in 1,000, I think, they are always sterile. Infertile, not sterile. They're always infertile, which means that they cannot have kittens. Same thing with calico cats. Calico cats, I believe... Actually, no. Calico cats can have children, but a calico male cannot. A little fact. Can calico... Hold up, I'm going to double check this. Can calicos have kittens? Yes, they can. Yeah. But there's no way to breed a calico specifically. It's just like it's a thing that happens. I love cats, dude.
Like gambling.
So much. They're so cool.
That's why they're so great.
It's like gambling. Yeah. Callie's just like gambling, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, we got orange car. That
Okay.
was pretty easy.
So do you think if the number ends up being 0, do you think we should just like hide it?
Yeah. You mean like on an attack card or like any card?
Mainly any card, but I think for an attack card, if it ends up being 0, that's a problem.
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't hide it, because then that means there's something wrong.
I think that signals to someone that something went wrong.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, my damage disappeared.
No, it should just be 0, because we don't want people to be like, oh, it's just a bug and it disappeared for some reason.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
That would be really weird.
So then, I guess what I'll do is I will, if instance dot card dot type equals card dot type dot equipment.
Oh yeah, I forgot I also made a goblin cat a while ago.
Otherwise, damage label dot text is equal to hidden. That way, whenever I spawn in a spring, there's no text. However, whenever I spawn in a sword, oh shit, I still need to fix that bug. Sorry, ignore that.
Look at all
Ignore
the
it.
Dante skins we got.
Oh,
Happiness.
Dante skins?
Yeah,
We have Dante skins.
we do.
What up? Whoa! Look at that orange cat.
I think the orange one is my
Okay.
favorite.
Yeah. You should make a frog Dante.
Frog Dante.
Yeah, Frogte.
Frog Dante. Or what about like a blue Dante and like a frog onesie?
Oh wow, that's weird. I don't know where you would get that.
That would
idea
actually be
from.
kind of peak, I'm not gonna lie.
It would be kind of peak, yeah. But like, I don't know where you would get that idea from.
Yeah.
Master Car 77 in my chat said, "Wow, love the cats." Smiley
Thank
face.
you. I drew them myself 5 minutes ago.
This isn't true. He actually used AI to generate.
No,
them.
I didn't know it. I
That
know I
wasn't him.
didn't. Slander.
This is true. I do slander all the time.
All the time.
Yep. So, oh shit, you're set to 0. Why in the fuck are you 0? I know you're not 0 because you have a
can
damage number
also
of 10.
Insert these and see how they look in
30.
the art test scene.
Because I never gave that damage number. I see. Yeah, because this has... So I'm kind of on the fence about something. I think I would like to, at some point... Dave H said looks cool. I don't know if that's about the game or if it's about the cards or the cats that you just drew, but we appreciate it either way. Oh god, let me think about something really quickly.
I'm still so
Oh my
happy
God.
with the train. Makes me so jolly.
If you want to show off your train to whoever on my
Yes,
stream, I
of
can.
course.
Here's Tempura Cat Vision.
Choo
at that
choo
train.
train.
Choo choo train. Oh my god, what was I thinking about? Fuck. You haven't seen Finished Train? Yeah.
It's
I don't know about
probably like one of
finish.
my
There's
favorite
something I wanna
things I've
try.
made.
There's still something I want to try with it. Bottom spike looks a little bit wiggly.
Yeah, yeah, it kind of does, but like that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I will be right back.
If anything,
I'm
honestly,
gonna
it
go use the
gives it
bathroom
like
really
more
quickly.
character.
So,
I'm going to import floppy.
Biddy.
I think it looks more like it's just like a bent spike. I think it's okay.
Why is this capitalized? Why the fuck are you capitalized? Who told you to do that? Oh, none. Don't do that. Okay, yeah. I'll be right back real quick.
So more funky spikes? Okay. Maybe. Or I'll try to straighten it out. How much longer are we gonna be streaming? I mean, I personally maybe not that long, but Biddy might want to stream longer. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the colors on those are a little bit washed out. Let me see. Let's actually do it here. Just a second. Can I search in here?
Okay, Biddy's back.
He's
Hello.
back. Let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
You stream tomorrow? Probably not. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, probably
I don't know
not.
if we're doing a Saturday or Sunday stream. I don't know what the
Probably
plan is.
Sunday. Maybe.
Probably Sunday. Probably Sunday for the next stream. I think the plan for next week. I think did we want to stream earlier next week?
Yes.
Okay. Do a Saturday stream. Yeah. If there is a Saturday stream, it will not be a scheduled one. It might be like a spontaneous one. And it might just end up being me, to be honest. Because you probably have work on Saturday.
I do
so
not
I think that
actually, but
Oh.
I might have other stuff on Saturday that I have to do. I don't know.
I don't have things on Saturdays. So for next week, I think we're going to push stream forward a little bit.
Back?
Closer. What?
Forward?
Yeah, forward.
Forward?
Because pushing back would make it later in the day. Pulling forward would make it like earlier in the day.
No.
Yes.
Pulling it back would make it earlier in the day.
No. Because if you're like,
Yeah?
oh, I can't make this meeting, I'm gonna push it back. That means push it further. Whereas forward is closer to me. Like pull
Okay,
it forward.
fine.
I think so. At
Wait,
least.
no, push it back is later.
Yeah, push back is later, pull forward is earlier. So we're going to be pulling it forward.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna move it forward in the day.
Anyway.
We're gonna move it forward in the day. I don't know what time. I'm thinking I would at least want it to be like 7 p.m. or so. At the very like least amount of like pulling forward.
Mm-hmm.
JW opened a portal and punched himself in the back of the head. So fucking real. Yeah. Because then I think that would allow us maybe a little bit more time to stream. Or at least like energy wise, because it gets kind of late in the day. And JW has like an early bedtime, so like he gets a little cranky if he's like
Yeah.
tired. He's got a curfew from his parents and shit.
I don't actually.
He doesn't. But yeah, so I think we're gonna probably pull the stream forward a little bit, like maybe an hour and a half at the minimum.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind even earlier. Pretty much whatever works for
Yeah.
you, because I'm unemployed now. Well, almost.
Yeah, so I mean mine. So I would like to have like a bit of a buffer time between work and
Yeah.
streaming. So since my workday ends at like 5, I would like to have like maybe an hour to 2 hours buffer between then and stream. So I can take care of any like grocery shopping or whatever I need to do. So yeah, starting next week, I think we'll pull forward stream a little bit.
And I may also start streaming in the mornings some days.
Ooh, this is good.
What's good?
Oh my god. Open for one bit of feedback from a guy who walked in 5 minutes ago? Absolutely. Open for any amount of feedback. As long as it
Yeah.
isn't telling us to like hurt ourselves. You can give us like anything. If there's anything like you're like, oh, this art doesn't look very clear, or if you're like, this like moves too fast, or the camera seems off, or like, even if it's like stream or anything, do drop any amount of feedback and anything you want. I should add the tag backseating allowed to my stream, I think.
True.
Let's see. The camera is badass, or the art is badass. Your camera lock on is hard. The watch feels harsh and stiff. Could use some dead zone and smoothing. You are probably right on that one. Yeah, there is some smoothing. It's not a ton. You are. Yeah, I still don't know what I want to do with the camera. I would honestly, it's kind of funny you bring that up. I was thinking about that yesterday. Yeah, it feels jarring when you change directions or hit walls. Yeah, you're right. One thing also that that I saw in like a game design video was that for platformers, some platformers will have the camera sit still whenever you do a jump, and then whenever you hit the platform, it will adjust up to your height, so that only when you're grounded will adjust the
That's
vertical
an
height of the
interesting
camera.
idea, yeah.
So I would like to revisit the camera a little bit still. This is better than what the camera was before. I think so, at least. It feels a little bit less motion sick than the original version, but that is some very good feedback. I will write that down actually, because something has felt a little off with the camera. So I appreciate that.
There we go, and here's the
camera.
cats in game with
Camera speed
the environment.
direction change is jarring. Consider dead zone. Dead zone / smoothing. maybe could take into account average velocity over X time. Yeah. I'll put some notes in there for me. Okay, yeah. Sorry, would you say?
I said I
I don't
have
know, I
the
almost called you
cats.
Nauseatos.
I have the cats
Sorry, Nauseatos.
in
I almost
the
yeah.
environment, so they glow now, and they look pretty good. Some of the white's
Oh
a
yeah.
little
Yeah, here, I'll
washed
put you
out,
on the
but
screen real quick.
we can
Yes,
adjust
here's
that
what
if we
cats look like
change
in
the
game.
HDR and stuff.
Yeah. I still do want to explore the HDR stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how practical
Uh,
that would be, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Lots of platformers to look ahead where if you're moving right, the player's at 1/3 point on the screen from left, and moving left 1/3. Yeah. Then when they stop, it goes to half point. Yeah, you're right. So the main inspiration that I got for the current system, so if I put the cursor in the center of the screen, which is like right here, you'll see it's like offset from the cat. And then if I press left, it'll be offset to the left. The main inspiration for that was Cave Story, where it gets an offset and then it kind of tries to sit there until you change direction. But honestly, for this, with how fast the game goes, it might be best to have it do that, where it kind of tries to go to the third point, like it kind of puts it here. And where we press left, it'll slowly move to make the character be on the third point. And then if you're not moving, it'll settle back in at the center. Might be worth doing, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait. I was thinking about something. I'm like, hold on. I completely forgot something. I'm looking at my to-do list. Was it something with this? Boom.
Okay.
Damage amount to show up on card. Done. Stickers. Sure. Upgrade to instance and deck. I could maybe try adding that right now. I think I'm down for that. I'm trying to think if there's anything.
What are you adding?
The ability to pick an upgrade. At least for testing purposes, not actually tied to the forge or
'cause I'm
anything.
getting
Are we still using a
kinda
forge?
tired.
Is that still a thing that you want to do?
I think so.
Yeah. Do you still have? Is forge still a thing in here? Forge.
Yeah, it is.
Forge.tscn.
I'm pretty sure you
Look at
can
this
just
forge.
drop it in.
Look at this. What does it do? Forge UI to activate. This will not work.
Oh.
This will not work. Forge
Oops.
UI is not a thing anymore. Forge UI is a thing? What the fuck? Why are you a thing? Get out of here.
So it will work. I honestly
Where's
wonder
that
if that would
motherfucker?
still
What is
work
this?
with the...
Nope.
It
I mean,
probably
yeah, it
won't.
would. I mean, I mean, I don't know what it does. I guess we'll fucking find out. What does it do? What does it normally do?
You can interact with it, and then it'll pop up your inventory and your deck. So theoretically it might work, but also if you didn't change anything with it, it might still be trying to use card instead of card instance, which might kill some
No,
stuff.
I did have to change it, or else I think things complained if I didn't. I think I went through and changed everything that was just card to be card instance.
Okay, then it might work.
What's the interact button?
E, I think.
Yeah,
So you can click
that
on,
works.
if you click on them.
Oh yeah, that works.
So what if you clear out
Cool.
everything except for like 2 swords or 2 guns? I meant like from, look if that works.
Sorry, what?
Oh, it might be funky because you have your hand out currently, but it might honestly still work. I don't know.
I guess it's gonna do weird things when I go in there, right? I guess I
Yeah.
could do like a. Nope.
Did it not work?
What is it supposed to do?
So the stuff on the left
Ugh.
is
Uh-oh. Hmm.
yeah. I'm pretty sure it's because you had stuff in your hand. I originally had it so it wouldn't I don't know if it'll honestly work. I guess you use all of them, it theoretically should.
Uh-oh. Cool bug. Never seen that one before. Okay. I'm hitting
So-
E and it's not doing anything. I'm hitting E and it's not doing anything. Uh-oh.
You broke it. Maybe because you restarted the game?
Maybe. Yeah, no, Pokemon Snap soundtrack is like actually just so fucking goated. Genuinely. JWB like, I don't play video games. He's never gonna experience the thrill of playing Pokemon Snap. Oh yeah.
Alright. So if you click
So there's these
those,
three guys?
if you click on this, then
Okay.
re-deal your cards. Gives you this.
Whoa.
Look at that. Magic. And then now it'll break it because they're in your hand, but now they're not in your deck anymore. Nice.
Have the deck. Okay, yeah.
So
cool.
yeah, there's just some bugs there, but hey, it still kind of works.
Yeah, it still kind of works. There's a lot of weird things there that need to be kind of maybe fixed, I think. I got some reworking on that
Yeah.
to do.
So basically, how it worked before was you could just swap stuff. Well, thank you for the follow,
Yeah, because you're using
Dave.
direct cards as well.
Yeah, it would just let you swap the cards between your deck and your inventory infinitely.
Interesting. Yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing? The sticker UI, I also need to add the damage numbers to all of the cards that actually have damage. So I guess we'll do that. Give me all of the weapons, please. Damage numbers. Teleport to the testing room. I love whenever Bitlitic goes, yo, I'm gonna add something for testing purposes, and then I add juice to it. And it's like,
And then it's like, let's just add it to the full game.
okay, pistol's 30. I'm gonna drop this to the side so I can just edit these card. Actually, you know what? I know exactly what I can do. If
Uh-oh.
I go into this, I can use resource tables,
Let's go.
and I can load it into this, and I can do condition, and I can say, how does this work? Res dot, yeah, okay, so res dot type, like, is equal to card type equipment. Does this work? It does.
Wait, what?
Yup. So now you can filter for only equipment cards.
That's so sick.
And I can go, okay, well, the pistol did 30, so I can go here. I can find pistol. I can find pistol. Alright,
I think it's called gun.
Wait, which? It's definitely this one.
Yeah.
And I can find its damage, and I can say 30. Well, I can say 30. I can say 30. I can say 30. 39. 4.
This is going very well.
Okay, this plugin works, I think. This works. Okay, whatever. I can edit it here, and then it updates. And then I can find pumpkin. What are we going to do for this one? We've already hit a roadblock. What do we put for this one?
How much? I would do however many pellets there are times 20. That's how much damage? Or is it 10?
They all do 20, and there's like 10 pellets. I don't know if we want to put 200 on this.
I would do 10 times, or no, 20 times however many pellets there are.
Oh, like 20x. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is like, that's how, for like multi-hit attacks like that.
We've already hit a roadblock. That's not
That's
something
not a
supported
roadblock.
in this.
That's something that I said we should add.
But there's a problem with it. So if I show you, let's
Well,
say
what I was thinking,
this- Okay. So if I look at this, and there's 8 pellets, and it does 10 damage. That looks terrible.
I could actually edit the font to have a lowercase x. I don't know, maybe we work on this oh, that kind of works almost. Trying to think. I'm dinking.
You're thinking you're a waiter.
Hmm.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine to just have like one of the numbers for now. I'm putting one of the numbers. It's just
Yeah, I would just say
Let's see.
20.
20. Or pumpkin.
Because
Maybe it's
also,
just, like, off-
honestly,
okay.
I think that having the damage numbers would really help. Because then you don't have to rely on the number on the card specifically to figure out the
Yeah,
damage.
36 is 10, but it's... Oh. What? Does it not hit it multiple times?
It should.
Oh.
Did you break it?
It's because of hitbox
UIDs?
uniqueness.
Oh.
Yeah,
So is it hitting multiple times or no?
it's not. Because of
Oh.
hitbox
Not
UUIDs,
good.
it's not re-rolling the UUID. I can fix
Oh,
that if
okay,
that's something
I
you want to do.
Yes. It should not
Um,
only hit once. That's
Yeah,
bad.
I can fix that easy. That's fine. Because I'm just creating the attack on ready. But
Mhm.
instead, what I can do... Oh, I forgot that this code exists. Attack dot UUID is equal to randi. That's all this takes. So now it should be... now it should be random. Or not random, now it should be... Up. It's only doing it 2 times. Oh, because they died. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's doing it each time. So yeah, I think just putting 30 for that's fine.
Yeah, that works.
I would have never noticed that without the damage numbers.
True.
I don't think you would have either. I think you'd have just been like, man, we need to buff them out 36.
True.
Oh, this one also doesn't do it. Do you want this one to be... Oh,
Yes.
no. Oh, no.
Why? But they're like separate hitboxes. Why aren't they unique?
Are they?
They are.
Are they?
They should be. They're all the same scene.
Kunai ability? This guy? Oh. This one? No. Kunai ability.tsc. And what the fuck is going on here? It adds 3 of these?
Mm-hmm.
What? Huh? Print. That's... How does it spawn? Iframes.
Oh,
Is it iframes?
it probably is.
We don't need iframes anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't need iframes anymore. It would be under the dummy dot tscn.
No, it's in the health. It's in the health component.
Yeah, which is in the dummy tscn.
Oh, but we could just remove it entirely from the health component. So that way we don't have to
Yeah.
like remove it from every enemy individually, but yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
So actually, that might be why the kunai sucked for so long. Is because they were
That's
only doing
actually
10
probably
damage.
true, yeah.
That's why everyone hates the kunai, because it only does 10 damage because of invulnerability frames.
That's really funny.
Holy shit. You don't think it is? What are the iframes? Just for... Not good, is the answer. So...
Oh, Wilson,
was
sorry, I
happening
didn't
with-
see your message. I don't care
Ah.
where you can chat in Twitch or YouTube.
Yeah.
I have all of them
So
pulled
for
up at once,
iframes, it's just frames where, like, after that, they won't get hit. They're honestly coded... I don't like the way they're coded because they use actual frames rather than a time.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
we end up
also-
slowing down the game,
That's
which
my
means
fault.
that, like, 1 actual second in real life might not be, like, 50 ticks exactly. Or, like, 1 iframe isn't the same if you slow down the game, basically. So iframes are gone. We don't need them.
Naucetos
if
is
it's less than
sending
that.
half a chat in each chat.
What's he doing?
He's sending like 1/3 of his messages in each chat.
I've strongly considered... Okay, let's piece this together. Does he say, I've strongly considered... I'm going to take a guess. I've strongly considered chatting in multiple chats to make it super annoying. Is that the full message?
Yes.
Just scattering the chat around. Fuck, I got the second message wrong.
He's kind of
Yeah, no, because I I have the first and last piece over here. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Well, I've got 2 of them in front of me, so like, yeah. I got those for free. So it is pretty bad. That's my participation award. Okay, fucking iframe. That shit's gone. Well. The only thing that should have iframes is the player.
Yeah.
Which I think
And we should have
add,
a way to
not through the health component.
Yeah.
It should be a specific thing. Clear deck.
And we'll want some way to indicate that, like flashing the player or something
Yes.
like that.
Yep. Yeah. I'm so down for that. I can do iframe stuff. I did that for my game.
Yeah.
I also want to change some of the hit pause stuff as well. I forgot the genre damage numbers. Yeah, dude, that feels fucking great. I wonder if that makes Pumpkin stronger as well. I think it would be.
It might.
Brick 12?
Huh?
12 is the damage for Brick?
It's weird. Because it also
very
changes the damage based on the number of bounces and maybe the speed. I don't think it's based on the speed. I think it's number of bounces.
What?
So like if you bounce it off a
No way
wall
that's
into the
true.
enemy.
There's no way that's how you coded that. So if I bounce it off the wall into the enemy.
Maybe it isn't.
No. We're looking at Brick. We're gonna take a quick look at
No,
we're gonna
no,
take a
don't
quick
do it, don't
move
do
over
it, please,
Brick's
no.
ability.gd.
Guys, I think it's about time to end stream. Have a great night, everybody. We'll be streaming at 3 p.m. EST
Oh,
on
Lord.
Sunday.
Oh lord. Oh, it's using hurtbox that attack damage. However, that is not updating in real time
Oh,
because why did hurtbox dot attack damage? What is hurtbox?
I don't know.
This isn't the actual hurtbox, right? Oh, it is. It has an attack damage. Yeah. So what happens is I'm assigning this on ready, but whenever this
Ew.
changes, it doesn't change.
That's
So
funny.
what I could do is I could do like a set val attack damage equals val attack damage is equal to val if attack, something like that, so that, well, let's re-roll it. What is this? Oh,
This
this
is
is Night in the Woods. Oh, this song goes so fucking hard.
Oh. I was addicted to Night in the Woods music. It's over.
It's not my fault that Alakolica made fucking amazing music. Oh, damage numbers don't exist. I should turn those on by default. Why are you not? Mhm. If attack damage equals foul, but there is allegedly no attack. What are you talking
Apparently.
about? What are you talking about? You're also only doing it one time. What? Am I like smoking crack? Isn't this on rigid body, 2D body, entered body, hurtbox dot attack damage equals hurtbox dot attack damage dot print body entered. Oh, this just isn't connected. Oh, rigid body doesn't do body entered. Does it? Wait,
Oh, wait, what did I do?
what the fuck?
I don't know what I did.
Yeah, rigid body doesn't do body entered. I don't know why.
When
a collision with another physics body or tile map occurs, requires contact monitor to be true, which I don't believe it is, I'm assuming. What the fuck did I just see? JW.
Huh? What?
When did you write brick? When did you write brick?
Wait, what did you see?
When did you write brick?
But wait, what did you see first?
Why? When did you write brick? It's not code. When did you make brick?
I don't remember.
Why is collision priority set to 10,000?
Oh,
What did this do for you?
Uh,
What the fuck? What is going on here? That's insane. Oh, you added this right before Vidocon, didn't you?
I don't know.
Okay, dog, for sure. I believe you. I guess I can find out. Can I? No, because it's
Oh,
not in the data.
no.
Because the folders are moved around. Fuck. Whatever.
Everything's fine. It's fine.
Requires contact monitor to be set to true, which I. Contact monitor is not on. If I turn this on, I'm sure that this will work now. Sure, kunai. Physics priority 10,000. That doesn't work. Maybe I need to reload the thing. I just don't understand what problem you could have had that adding contact monitor would have solved it.
I don't know. Don't question it.
Holy shit, dude! I look like I'm. Never mind. I won't make that joke. It's for loved ones. Yeah, there we go. Now that works. Kind of. Oh, if it hits the wall first and then comes down, does it? Yeah. I don't like that. That's getting turned off. That's getting killed. I'm sorry. I think that is kind of terrible. I think it could be based on speed. I don't think it should be based on how many times it hits the wall first. Based on speed is fine. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
What if we made a spiky brick that whenever it lands on the ground and stops moving, it can still hit enemies as they walk over it?
Maybe.
It's crazy
Or it
this
could,
doesn't
like,
have a circular collision shape for the hurt box.
What?
It's fine.
Bricks aren't circular.
Yeah, but this thing's gonna be flying through the air. If you like throw it at something, you want it to have like a little bit of forgiveness, so that if it ended up rotating the wrong way, it just barely misses something. But it feels like
Nobody's
it should
gonna
hit.
notice. And bricks aren't circular.
Okay, dude. Whatever. Well, bricks aren't. Okay, whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever, man. All right, back to what I was doing, which is editing resources. What are you doing? You're just staring at Ace Bright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just play Rivals. You know, I could do that. I just have your stream pulled up right now. I could just play Rivals.
That's fucking crazy. Mosquitos, can you yell at this man?
Nacitos,
I'll introduce
hop on
him,
Rivals.
it's fine. Mosquitos, ban this guy. I'm putting on a Night in the Woods song that I have stuck in my head. I'm so sorry, everyone. By
Evoluinian.
so sorry, I mean like everyone.
Evoluinian.
Where is it? It's Miss Santello's Records or whatever. Alec Holica, Night in the Woods. There we go. Yeah, banger. So brick is 12. Damage numbers, of course. Brick is 12. Yarn ball is 10. Yep. Straight up yarning it. And
I'm yarning it.
Let's just say that. Is that all of the weapons that now have a damage number? I guess kunai didn't. Which would be. Do we want it to be 10 or 30?
I
I think 10
think
might
10.
make more sense.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like, yeah. And then hand cannon is a special card that I'll just put to 999. That's basically what it does. It's like a debug tool.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all of the weapons? Can I choose which? Hide. This makes this so much easier to do. Oh my god. Look at this.
This
dude.
is gonna be super handy for like
This is actually so dope. For anyone who doesn't know about this plugin, it's so great. It allows you to edit your resources as a like an Excel table, but like you can't really. It's not like super easy to like do massive operations on things. Maybe it is. A row. What does this button do? Duplicate, copy, paste. What does this look like in my clipboard, I wonder? Oh, shit. That's cool. What if I copy, like, all of this? Oh, can I not? I can only copy the row. I can't, like, do a multi-select. Aw. Man.
Oh, man.
I guess I could do, like... I could do this. Dude,
It's
this
a
is
plugin,
yeah.
yeah.
This is a plugin, yeah.
It's called Edit Resources as Tables.
Okay. Yeah, no, you can just, like...
I said
Yeah,
it
you can
first.
just do that. No, it's fine. Yeah, so I guess I could like copy this. I could go here, and then I could control home, control all page down, and colon space. Grab all of these, select all of these, paste, and then now we have the damages. And if we ever want to edit them,
Insane.
we could do that. Yeah. And then once we edit all of these, I can hit Control C, go back into here, select all these, Control V. Oh, well. Maybe not.
Wait, hit delete.
Delete select rows? No. Oh yeah, okay. We're not doing that. I wish you could like what is this? Why is oh this is sorting by them. Okay. I like how the arrow doesn't flip, by the way. That's kinda cool. Process. In our expression, the values in selected cells will be replaced with the calculated new values. Oh. Okay. I mean, this isn't exactly amazing. Wait, it might be amazing, actually.
I feel
Hold
like
on.
this plugin has
Wait,
like
no.
so many fancy features, and then you can't just like click and change the value or drag things in.
This does actually have some really nice things. Like, for example, if I wanted to do it so that the card name was equal to the resource name. So what I could do is I could say res dot, is it resource path? Yeah, resource path dot split based on card. This will give me card underscore. I guess just underscore. This will give me an array. I can grab the second element in it, and I can say res dot card name is equal to that. And then I can do dot capitalize on it. Uh-oh. Invalid call non-existent function new in base GD script. That's great. Yeah, thanks for that. Run multi-line. That's what's wrong with you? Diamond is not allowed inside an expression. What?
Does it need to be equals equals?
You can use value to get that res to get property row index number. Load. Oh yeah. Res dot card or res dot set card name to this. Nope.
You need to
Invalid
close
access
parentheses.
Out of bounds on array. No, it's because I out of bounds on something. Apparently.
Did the split not work?
Shove. Can I just do like a print? Go. No. Invalid access on a thing? Okay. What the fuck are we talking about? Does this work? Anyone know? Oh, is it because I don't have them selected? Mayhaps? Ah, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I guess I could do this. Yeah. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. There we go. It's called edit resources as table. So I can do, I select the name of this, and then I can do return res dot resource path dot split based on card underscore.
I thought you wanted just underscore.
Well, I thought I did, but then it changed.
Maybe you don't.
So now
I don't know what you're doing, so it's okay.
Oh no, it's resource name. Why is resource name here, but resource? Or why is resource name not here? Where the fuck did it go?
Did you like delete it?
Well, now it's different. I don't know. This plugin's a little buggy, I won't lie. But okay, well, you know what? We'll do this. How about this? Select all these, and then I will say value dot to upper. Is it to upper? To uppercase? It's not to upper. I can tell you that.
Well, it would be underscores. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you're so right.
Because they don't
I'll just
do
use the
that.
capitalize function. Capitalize. Hey, there we go. Now they're capitalized. Yippee.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It is cool. You can also run. Allegedly, you can run things based off of other column names.
Interesting.
I don't know why. I don't know how to get these back though. Actually, now that I'm like sitting here, like, oh man, I wish I could see the other columns. Is it shown columns? Ah, resource name. Hello, you aren't a thing. Card. Resource path, resource local to scene, card description, background texture, charges is child of player, type, rarity. Type is cool. I wish type would have like a custom filtering to only show the name, but that's fine. Custom script is fine. Yeah, no, that's cool. I do like this. I do like this plugin a lot.
Can you like
I wish it was a
resize
little bit more
the
consistent.
columns so like you could see all the equipments, like all the equipment types? Can you like?
What is it? Whoa. What? Oh, shit. They have buttons for just like updating things. Oh, no, undo that. Oh, that's cool. That's actually dope.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll probably just have
yeah.
to mess with this more. Oh, and you can import and export CSV.
Yeah. Cool. That didn't exactly do what I wanted it to. I actually haven't played around with a lot of the settings in this. Collection item color tint, array cell min width, resource preview size, clip header text, duplicate arrays on edit, show context menu on left click. Well, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to make this larger. There doesn't seem to be like a resize.
Well, there's the minimum
option, which is-
size.
Yeah, but I think that was for arrays specifically. Like, if
Oh,
I make this
okay.
256, I don't think this. Yeah, it doesn't make.
Yeah,
a
you're
difference. But I mean, I could also just like change this back to true, and then it would show the other ones. I
Yeah.
do really wish that there was a way to make that a little bit larger.
Yeah. Although the type, like,
Unless
you're not really going to be changing that.
Yeah.
So-
not through this usually.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could.
Because, I mean, once you make a card, it's going to be of that type. It's not like, oh, this card may or may not be this type.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait.
Wait.
Wait. What about Oh my god, do we have anything with bit masking? I don't think we do.
No,
Fuck, we don't.
not currently.
Okay, I have something I want to do next stream. That I will hopefully have planned for this. I would love to see this with bit masking, and I want to try it out. So,
Okay.
yeah, I think. Yeah, I think we'll call this good though. I
Yeah.
think this is good for tonight.
Yeah, it's almost midnight.
I got
I need to get
yeah, I
my
got most of
rivals
the
in.
things that I wanted done. I didn't do this, but it's fine. I did it add stickers work, and we talked to people
Let's
in chat. So that was
go.
cool.
Yeah, and I drew cats and a train, and animated a train, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, you want to show off your train again? real
Yeah, I
quick?
can show it off one more time for anybody else that's here.
Here's the train that he drew. He didn't draw it tonight, but he animated it tonight. Look at that.
Here, I mean,
What a beautiful train. And then also the cats. You can show
beautiful.
the cats whenever you're done with that.
we got the cats, too.
Yeah, I still think the tuxedo needs a little bit less white on his chin.
I think you're wrong, but that's okay.
Hold on. Something feels off with the. Can you zoom in on the tuxedo? Okay, weird. The like eyes bleed into the other pixels, so sometimes it looks a little like the like black part is like thinner from far away.
Oh,
See what I'm saying?
maybe?
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. I think that's where we're gonna call it. I am happy with the work that I did. The train looks dope. We will. I'm gonna keep working on this outside of stream, so hopefully there will be some cool changes that you guys see on Saturday or Sunday. Definitely Sunday. If there is a
Yeah.
stream on Saturday, it would likely be a spontaneous stream that I just felt like doing, so don't get your hopes up. But anyways, I will catch you guys later, and I hope you all have a good night. You can join the Discord if you want to. There's in the description
raid?
of the.
Are we gonna raid anybody?
I don't feel like it. You can do
Okay.
it. But
I will find somebody to
really-
raid with my 2 viewers.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. I just feel like kind of just closing stream and opening rivals. I won't lie. So yeah, I will. Oh my god, what was I saying? If you want to join the Discord, there's a link in the description. There's a link to my Discord as well as the Tempura Cat or Dante's 9 Discord. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. I hope you all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. I hope that you guys learned something or just enjoyed the time. Good night and good luck on anything and everything you do.
And we are going to go raid Hypnotic Games.
Hypnotic Games.
Or my 2 viewers that are watching.
Yeah, we're both streaming on Twitch and YouTube. By the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
yeah.
good night everybody. Thank you.
Goodbye. I think I hit the stop streaming button.
Let me find my stop streaming button.